Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this very special bonus live stream where we're actually going to see BoYcaH and Fargo taking it up in a best of 11 with 2 armies each. Yes, that's right. They're actually going to have 2 armies each right from the beginning of the match. So it's going to be very different. We're going to see different strats, different ideas, different combos of things. And another interesting thing is the... Whoa, what's this? What done did happen here? Okay. Alright, well, it happens, right, sometimes. Revora, come on, buddy. You can do it. Come on, log me in. This is what I get for not logging in up front, right? This is what I get. It'll be fine, though. It'll be fine. Worst case, we switch to Game Ranger. But anyway, so we actually have a few interesting maps here. We actually have 2 4-player maps and 1 6-player map in the map pool. So that's going to be very interesting. And this better connect, because, you know, I've already tried it twice now. Just waiting for it to connect. Anyway, guys, who do you think is going to win this? Best of 11 dual armies. Ooh, so fancy. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. What the fuck? Oh, let me just restart my game. Might just fix the issue, right? You should go Game Ranger, says Sirius D. Yes, maybe. Revora is awful today. Yeah, but BoYcaH and Fargo said they were already there, so I thought I'd join them, but at this rate, yeah, I might as well switch. And, let's see if I connect. If I don't connect, I'll just send them a message. And, let's see, online. There we go. Log in. And 1, 2, 3, go. She not working, boys. She not working. She don't like me today. Ugh. I'll open Game Ranger and tell them to go Game Ranger. Let me send the message. Alright, so BoYcaH just replied to me. Oh, I see Fargo in the chat. Hi, Fargo. Yeah, I can't seem to log in, so you might want to... Might go Game Ranger. Yeah, it's not doing it, boys. It's not doing it. Let's go Game Ranger. Fuck it. There we go. Close it off. I host the game. The game titled Don't Join. That one. BoYcaH joined. Very nice. And now we're waiting for Fargo. So the rules are going to be quite interesting as well. Because it is a best of 11, but instead of doing things like random reverse and all these things, we try to kick it up a notch and make things a little more interesting. Fargo, I will make you host. Just wait for us to join, please. As in, alright. There we go. So Fargo has to be host, and I have to join last, right? That's how this is gonna work, because these are modded maps. Yes, I have to join last. In fact, I think he has to kick me. But I'll explain that in a sec. So these maps have been modded, and now there's this cool ass thing where you could just put 2 easy armies, and the armies of the easy army actually gets transferred to you. The easy army is instantly deleted from the match, but you get the army that the easy army is assigned. So that's gonna be quite interesting. Oh yes, but I have to wait for BoYcaH to join first. So here's BoYcaH. When he vanishes, we're good. Vanish, I say. I'm sure by now he's joined. Let's see. Let's find out. There we go. Okay, so... we'll go back and forth with picking maps. First, pick the map. Then you guys can pick armies. You can pick armies... No reverse. No reverse. You can pick armies as much as you want until you are happy with them. You can, if you want, mirror what your, you know, what your enemy is choosing. Enemy. And what armies we pick? Okay, so we have 1, GLA plus laser. 2, demo plus tank. 3, demo plus USA. 4, stealth plus super weapon. 5, stealth plus toxin. Yeah, it's in the Discord, it's true. I could just rewrite it, it's okay. Toxin plus air. 7, inf plus air. 8, inf plus tank. 9, nuke plus air, 10 nuke plus demo, 11 air plus stealth, 12 air plus tank, 13 laser plus tank, 14 super weapon plus inf. First pick the map, and very importantly, who will choose the map first? Any volunteers? Whatever, they get it. No. After first, just pick map. Then you guys can choose armies and change your mind on armies, etc. All good, all fine. So it's like it's dynamic. It's very dynamic. I don't mind. Wait. Go for it. Okay, so Fargo is gonna pick the first map. There is. But do you have the maps? Well, they should have the maps. You did download the maps, did you? Oh god. Oh, this is lovely. Ah, don't worry. They'll get the map. They'll get the map. I did. All right. Yeah, good man. Okay, so we have... remember that the player count... Wait. They will all be 4-player maps. Yes. So scroll to the 4-player section. They're all titled Dual Army. And we have DEFCON 6. Oh, yes. Tournament A. Ooh, yes. Tournament Island. Ooh. We got Gorge Drought. Liquid Gold, a personal favorite of many people here. Ooh, so nice. Let's see what else we got. We got Annihilation, Summer Arena, and Sand Scorpion. I think that's all the maps. Okay. Scroll down to the 4-player section. Because that's the thing. Because I was like, what the fuck, man? I'm so confused. Where are they? No China plus stealth. Well, the thing is, Mr. Serious D, we tried our best to come up with a relatively balanced army combination. So if you have stealth and super weapons, so basically stealth general is going to build tunnels, and then super weapon, you're going to get auroras, particle cannons, whatever. You know, you got to find an equally crazy powerful, you know, army, and like that. I got them, says BoYcaH. Yeah, but Fargo should be a better host. I think, theoretically. The thing is, I can't actually host of how the maps are set up, because the easy armies need to go on the 3rd and 4th player slot. Otherwise, this trick doesn't work. Okay. Still deciding on the map. Okay, let me just... You found them. And the thing is, we can put the players teamed, but I don't think that's actually required. But it would be nice, you know, to understand who gets what army. Because basically the person in player slot... I mean, the army in player slot 3 will go to player 1, and the one in player slot 4 will go to player 2, like that. Oh, it's called rank 2, lol. Yeah, why not? I just took the original file names. BoYcaH getting fed up. Oh, lovely. So it's just the original file names, and then it says dual army. Yeah, I think it's interesting too, Series D. We're gonna see some very crazy strats, you know. I mean, think about it. We can see weird things like a Chinook dropping off Mr. T's, or you know, crazy things like that. Fargo having a hard time. Okay, what's happening? Are we going back to Game Ranger, or is it just gonna host? Okay, he hosted here. Okay, BoYcaH fed up. There we go. That's how we do it. Right. So, take original pause of the map. Gorge. He wants Gorge. He wants Gorge Drought. Take original pause of the map for your main army. Okay. So, which armies you guys gonna choose? And remember, each map can be picked twice, right? Because, I mean, otherwise I had to do fucking 14 maps. I'm not gonna bother wasting time doing 14 maps. Okay, wait. Easy Army needs to go on player slot 3. So I leave, and you put Easy Army there. Yes, best of 11. Okay, let's see. Easy Army, Easy Army. Did he do it? Did he not? The game is full! Oh god, that bullshit again. No. Okay, wait. Did he just kick me? Yes, he did. Good man, good man. And... yes, okay. Good. So... okay, so Easy Army on slot 3 goes to player 1. Easy Army on slot 4 goes to player 2. So it's the other way around. So, okay, so the position is good. 1 and 3. Okay. Yeah, you guys can all choose armies. You guys can all choose armies until you are both happy. There's no this person first, then that person. It's fully dynamic. This is an experimental experiment. So, okay, BoYcaH fixing the team. So BoYcaH's gonna be stealth and air. Yes. But you have a limit. You can only choose one army combination once. That's the trick. So if you say, I want to go super weapon stealth, I like that, sounds nice and OP, then you can only do that one time in this best of 11. So, looks like BoYcaH wants to go air stealth. He's all excited, look at that. Fargo pos... wait, guys, got wrong pos. Well, you know what, fuck it, doesn't really matter, right? It doesn't really matter. Okay. So, for example, now that BoYcaH is air and stealth, you might say, I want to counter that. I want to go for something with infantry. So you could go infantry tank, for example. That would be quite a powerful, you know, opposite to air versus stealth. Yes, one sec, thinking. Okay. Okay, he's thinking. Air stealth is so micro-intensive, that is really hard to pull off. Well, that's the thing, a lot of these armies are hard to pull off. We really sat down and we're like, let's come up with some nice ones, you know, some real, like, you know. In fact, we don't have a single normal China in here. Might as well mirror it. Yeah, they're gonna mirror it. Okay, they're gonna mirror it. Here we go, a USA stealth general. A USA Air Force versus stealth general mirror. I have to go obs. And here we go, boys and girls. The first match. Let's do it. Ah, this is gonna be so fucking cool. Let's go. Wait. Why did you say wait? Never mind. Okay. Let's see. Oh, wait. Yeah, the starting cache. Yeah. Yeah, good thing. The starting cache. Yeah, because here's another thing. Because you get everything of your Easy Army counterpart, you have to put the starter cache to 5,000. So then together you get 5,000 and 5,000, so you get 10,000. But ladies and gentlemen, we are off. Here we go. We have BoYcaH here in the red as both USA Air Force and Stealth General. How fucking great is that? And of course, Fargo wanting the mirror. We got another USA Air Force and Stealth General. And look at this, they're gonna have fast power plants up. So these guys are gonna build really fucking crazy fast. So if you ever wanted to see a fast expanding GLA, well, here it is. Because power plant is up, and look how fast this building now completes. It's so beautiful. We got a supply center coming out here from BoYcaH on the left-hand side, and Fargo doing the exact same thing. I mean, I don't know. Are these guys gonna go like Raptors and quad spam? Are we gonna see some crazy shit like that? Oh man, I'm really looking forward to what these guys are gonna come up with. We have a drone here from Fargo and a drone here from BoYcaH, so they will be able to see some of what's going on. We got a bunch of rebels Right, because the power, the rebels get ready very fast, and the capture upgrade actually speeds up a bit as well for GLA. So Fargo's making use of that already, and he's gonna go and get the artillery platforms, get that early advantage. Mind you, our players did start with 10k, so they're not getting a money advantage, just the armies. But, like you see, you've got a command center cell. There could be a second command center cell. And actually, both players decided to keep their Air Force command center, so that's very interesting. We have a supply center here, and I think both players are just kind of feeling a bit new to this, and the aggression doesn't really look like it's all too high here. They're still kind of like, ooh, I want to do this, ooh, I want to do that, and they don't really have that much cash for everything, I think. We don't even see any text coming out. They're just like, what do I build? What do I do? This is so new. These guys did, I think, one quick FFG just to test if things were working okay. And that's it. So we're seeing them do this stuff for the first time. And since, look, BoYcaH is actually Air Force. So because of that, he can't get the tech promotion. But he still likes his tech, so he sends them out. Trying to find a worker here of Fargo who builds the tunnel a lot faster than usual. But the crush comes through just in time. And the tech, very nice here, denying. Not this rebel, though. That guy's gonna get it. But look at that. Look at the oil cap. So fast. A GLA getting the oil cap 2 minutes in, right? Let's see, got decent crushes, got 2. Yep, and the fire base already helping out. And this little tunnel at 97%, so that is still quite dangerous. We have an airfield here. Do we have an airfield out of Fargo? No, we do not. We do not see any USA Air Force tech out from Fargo. And we see a strat center already being built. We've got a second arms dealer being produced. And these guys kind of wondering what they should do. That's the feeling I'm getting. Got a second arms dealer. We've got a toxin tractor out here from Fargo. So he is planning to start making a push. Probably here on the right-hand side. And we'll have to keep an eye on that. Oil captures as well here for BoYcaH. We've got a couple techs. Mr. T's out. That also produce a lot faster because GLA with power, right? And this puppy is soon ready as well. So far the aggression has really been on the down low. And ooh, against Toxin Tractor it's not the best, but he managed to get the kill. Lost 3 RPGs for it. Search and Destroy coming through here. And let's see what Fargo's got up his sleeve. He's getting a War Factory on the very left-hand side here. Interesting choice. He could, of course, get an ambulance, which will help with his quad army and the RPGs. They'll all benefit from the healing. And a couple tunnels here. See, definitely a more defensive take here from both players, I would say. And BoYcaH just slowly trying to muscle his way forward. He's got this right corner here. And let's see what he's actually producing on that airfield. Has he gotten any Raptors, Comanche? Nothing yet. I think BoYcaH's too scared of all these fucking quads. Look at this. Fargo just kind of making use of having power. So his units get ready almost twice as fast. So he can build up a huge quad army. And he even has 2 arms dealers. So that speed of getting an army up is going to be excellent. Meanwhile, we do see a decent amount of quads out from BoYcaH. But is it going to be enough? It's going to be a hard way to... It's going to be hard to attack here from Fargo. The positioning isn't too great. He's moving to the left here, trying to find the other tunnel. And BoYcaH's units are all out the tunnel over here on this side. So this tunnel probably will go down here. Fargo has finished the tunnel on the left-hand side here. So he's managing to slowly push through. Meanwhile, we still see none of the air units out. And I don't know if we will see any of that. Meanwhile, BoYcaH has Search and Destroy. So look at that. The quads get the extra range, which is really going to help him out here. So Fargo, actually, look at that, being kited by quads. Look at that. That's amazing. BoYcaH taking very few losses with his quads. All quads firing now. We've got the fire base here from Fargo helping as well. And BoYcaH managing to kill all the quads and not losing too many units himself. That Search and Destroy proving to be very useful. We don't see any upgrades yet. Probably, do they even have a palace? Yes, we've got a palace here from BoYcaH. We've got a market being constructed. I think BoYcaH might just go full quad aggression. He might just rush, get that AP bullets, and then just pulverize Fargo with just a really strong, powerful quad army. Meanwhile, we've got strat center being produced here for Fargo. Not seeing any tracks, so nothing has been built on the Air Force side of things. Meanwhile, we've got a carpet bomber coming in here. Gonna hit the strat center of Fargo. Definitely is gonna go down. Let's have a look. Cancels it just in time to get that 2,500 back. So good reaction from Fargo. Dozer goes down, so a bit of a delay here. And right now, BoYcaH with Search and Destroy quads is definitely having himself a good time. He's got a high number of quads here. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 quads. One's gonna die. An ambo would be nice. I'm not gonna lie, I love ambos. But the market is up, so we might see AP bullets coming through very soon here, because that will definitely make this a very, very dangerous quad army. Not only will it have AP bullets, it'll also have Search and Destroy. And that is some excellent quadage happening there. Meanwhile, we have a palace up for Fargo, but do we see a black market? No, we do not. We've got a battle bus here, which normally you would say, oh no, there's a battle bus, I've got to be careful with my quads. But the Search and Destroy is of course very useful to have here. And that's going to make the bus a little less effective. And look at that, look at the damage taken, look how fast it's going down. Whoa, look at that, the whole battle bus taken out and only 2 quads down here for BoYcaH. That is a trade-off that is definitely not in the favor of Fargo. AP bullets now is coming through as well. We got a Humvee, singular. Instantly got destroyed with the quads. These are very lethal babies here. And remember guys, they're actually Air Force here. So when these guys get their general powers, that means Spectre, Carpet Bomb and all those things. It's not Rebel Ambush or anything like that. So they're gonna have really powerful general powers. Again, a bus just being shredded there completely. And I think Fargo is in a lot of trouble here. We've got Spectre coming in here from BoYcaH as well. Going on the oil by the looks of it. And BoYcaH already establishing a supply center here. He wants to get that money. He wants to try and get a bit more cash. And he wants to try and out-spam Fargo. He knows that he has all the upgrades. His quads are way better than Fargo's. Fargo is still no AP bullets, no Search and Destroy. Strat Center almost completed though. That will help him a lot. But BoYcaH already has such a significant advantage here. Once he starts tunneling this section off, he will gain this extra income. And we see a Stealth Fighter. Wow, look at that. Okay, with a bunker buster. I think that's interesting. Maybe what he wanted to go for is when the bus is in this state, when it's, you know, broken down to the shell, I think the game code turns it into a building. So I think if you hit it then it will actually kill all the RPGs inside. But I'm not 100% on that. But I think that is what BoYcaH was going for here. Investing in a Stealth Fighter and the Bunker Buster upgrade. That is a bit of money there. Fargo calling the GG, and that is the first match that goes into the favor of BoYcaH. Well played, BoYcaH. Definitely a good idea. Rushing to get that Search and Destroy. Rushing to get that AP bullets. He had some very powerful quads, and Fargo just simply couldn't come back from there. And well played, well played. So let's update us the score, shall we? Oh yes, 1-0 for BoYcaH. Definitely interesting. Best of 11. But this is the thing, whenever you get 2 armies, you have to try and think, what can I get from one army, what can I get from the other army, and then combine that. Also, cost effectiveness really plays a part. So BoYcaH went an airfield, not because he wanted to get air units, but because it's 1,100 cheaper than getting a war factory. So because of that, he was able to make Strat Center and all these things. Yes, they are investments in the beginning, but it definitely paid off. All right, let's see if I can join. Okay, you gotta put easy armies. Put easy armies. Kick me, kick me. Oh, you missed the Search and Destroy. I think he's talking to Fargo there. Fargo probably was saying to BoYcaH like, hey, what the fuck, man? Like, how did you do that? Alright, there we go. I go obs. Okay, so the first map was chosen by... who chose the first map? That was Fargo. So Fargo chose Gorge Droughts. So BoYcaH is choosing Summer Arena. And let's look at the armies that were chosen were Air Force and Stealth. So what are we gonna get now? To be honest, I had this game easy, but failed attack. I had bigger army and lost. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Search and Destroy made the difference there. Yeah, it's true. You could change the army as many times as you want. And the reason we did that is because we don't want to start having this favor like, oh yeah, but this army is better than that. We left it open. The players can just mirror whatever they want, if they agree, if they accept. Fargo wants to go nuke demo. All right, nuke demo. That is very nice, yes. Even BoYcaH is going nice, yeah. Nuke demo, guys, nuke demo. Imagine sending in a bunch of overlords backed up by demo bikes. Lovely. Okay. BoYcaH still deciding what he wants. So we have 1 and 3 and 2 and 4. That's correct. Nuke and demo. BoYcaH deciding. It would be nice to see them not doing mirrors though, because that was one thing. No, he's gonna do mirror. No. Wait, no, he's not. He's gonna do demo and nuke. All right. Wait. No. I don't think that's not in the list. That's not in the list. That's not in the list. Demo and tank there is, and demo in USA. Because this is the thing. In the list, the first army is your main army. That's the general powers you get. No. No. General powers have been taken into consideration. Because that's the thing. Would be nice. Choose which side. Okay, so we're getting it on the mirror. All right, let's go. Let's go into game number 2. Yeah. Let's see some crazy OP shit. Maybe we get to see nuke MiGs and demo bikes coming from the same player here. That would be very interesting, right? All right, so we got BoYcaH here in the yellow, fighting as nuke general and demo versus Fargo, who's also nuke general and demo. So it's going to be interesting. Again, just like the previous game, we're going to see the GLA player, or the GLA side of things, benefit from having the power plant. And look at this, look at this. Let's just keep an eye on the building percentage, right? Here, the moment this goes 100%, boof, look at that speed. Okay, it was only a few percent, but I'm sure you could spot how quick the difference that sets in. And we might see some crazy things. Like, we might see that players want to build a China supply center instead of a GLA supply center. Because China one, I think, is a bit cheaper, right? Because you only need 1 extra supply truck for optimal collection. And things like that. We got a scaffold of a barracks, but this can change to, you know, something of China. But it doesn't. Ooh, 2 barracks. Maybe he's going to go for a terror tech and then support with battle masters or something. Who knows? But the thing is this, right? The thing is this. They are only getting 10k, and this is something we have to keep in mind. They have to spend their resources very wisely. Just because they have 2 armies doesn't mean they get a shit ton of money. Alright? They got to do it right. And look at that demo trap! Wow, this is crazy! Did that just build in 2 seconds? That was amazing. Did you guys see that? It's like almost instant, just coming out of the ground. He's gonna do another one. I want to see... Yeah, let's... No, that's tunnel. It's tunnel. Anyway, so now we have some mild engagements here in the middle, trying to get that bit of cash. Mr. T missing whatever he was trying to kill. Probably these poor dudes here. And let's have a quick look. What do we got? We got... no arms dealer out of BoYcaH just yet. Look at that. Isn't that interesting? And here, this is what I'm talking about. We got China Supply Center here. And Fargo opted to go for a GLA supply stash. And finally we get an arms dealer going, you know? Fargo did in fact go for a nuke general war factory as opposed to an arms dealer. Makes me wonder why he went for 2 barracks then. But all the buildings here makes it very difficult to engage with the battle masters. And this tunnel does in fact go down. BoYcaH slowly trying to take control of the middle here. Left hand side is definitely controlled by Fargo. We got battle master, got dragon tank, got tunnel, and a nice demo trap. And on the right-hand side, we see BoYcaH trying. He's actually getting a fast palace. And this palace, one advantage is it will build really fast compared to normal. It's going to build twice the speed. So the moment he gets the palace, he can get the demolitions upgrade. And he can send some very dangerous demo bikes in the fucking early game. and do some really good aggression. That being said, though, that all costs a lot of money. Palace is 2,500 investment. The demo upgrade is another 2,000. So, is that money? Can he spend that? Can he afford it? All right, so we see BoYcaH. He has quad, which means that does he have a nuke general war factory? No, he does not. He doesn't. He's going full demo and just benefiting from the power in the supply centers. And starting right away with his demo bike. Look at that. Boom. Destroying the oil in the process. I don't know if that was part of the plan, but down it went. Now we got Dragon Tank here trying to clear up the building. Probably will manage to do so. Oh my god, Dragon Tanks, right? They sometimes do this. Oh my god, at least he managed to kill what was inside. But Dragon Tanks are so fucking weird. Sometimes you give them an order and they're like, wait, no, let me just reverse for half a second. Oh, so annoying. We've got a Stinger Sight up here as well. That's so interesting. Why is Stinger Sight? Anyway. Fargo now getting his supply here. And look how fast it builds. I just can't get over it. It's so interesting. It really makes a difference. BoYcaH now getting his China war factory up. And does he have demolitions upgrade? No, he doesn't. Not yet. But he does have a palace. He does have a Jarman out. One thing for sure, he's not going to steal any armies today. He can maybe snipe the Dragon Tank in time. Ah, he snipes it, but too late. And going prop. Ooh, interesting. Prop center here for Fargo. So it looks like he might want to get some ECMs to disable any incoming demo bikes. But no, he changed his mind. He's going to do something else. What's the plan here, buddy? What's the plan? Both players having decent amount of cash. Both of them sort of like, you know, nice and snug where they are. We've got oil cap not happening yet, but it's soon to happen. Finally, we get an arms dealer going up here for Fargo. He's realizing that probably an arms dealer is going to help him, probably with the demo bikes. And demolitions upgrade seems to have come through for BoYcaH. Yes, it has. So expect to see a bunch of demo bikes, boys. Got a Jarman being nice and annoying. Probably not going to make it to a troop crawler. Interesting choice that he got a troop crawler, though. I wonder why he went troop crawler. It's an interesting choice of unit. Oil cap happening on the right side, but still Fargo not realizing that his left side is not captured. BoYcaH's Battlemaster probably going to go down here. This hole's still technically alive. Oil cap happening here as well, so BoYcaH's going to have 2 oils. Fargo not reacting, still with his Rebel, and we've got a command center going up. So Fargo actually did the command center cell, and so did BoYcaH in the beginning. We've got prop center now going up for BoYcaH. And here we go. We got 2 demo bikes coming in, having a good time. And Jarman sniping Battlemaster, and down the oil goes. And right now, boys and girls, BoYcaH seems to be definitely making more money than Fargo. He's got these 2 oils. He's got supply in the middle. So does Fargo have a supply here. But Fargo has 0 oil derricks. Got a nice annoying Battlemaster here, but BoYcaH trying to clean it up with a demo bike. And I think we might see a lot of demo bikes coming out of BoYcaH here. They will get ready very fast. And let's see. It's still possible. Oh, BoYcaH, look at this. He's got a nice normal farmer, nice worker, building a whole freaking nuclear missile installation right here. Just casual, with a hammer. That's all he's got. He'll do it. But that means, most importantly, that we're going to see some crazy-ass fucking nuke mix, boys. We're going to see some crazy-ass fucking nuke mix. Nuke mix and demo bikes. Oh my god. Fargo did the exact same thing. This is so amazing, man. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm going to love this. We're going to see nuke mix and demo bikes. Oh, god. What a game. So the CC is back up for BoYcaH as well as Fargo. So these guys are not going to lose their dozers. They're not going to lose their tech. We only got one dozer here. And remember, guys, BoYcaH and Fargo both are originally nuke general. That means, very importantly, what? You pathetic, only camping. Well, right now, BoYcaH's in a stronger position, so he doesn't have to do anything. Camping for him works. It's up to Fargo to attack. And look at the difference in the timers here of the nukes. That's amazing. But one thing's for sure, we're going to see nuke mix. Look at that, airfield ready. Let's see, BoYcaH got his airfield up already as well. Yeah, very funny, says Fargo. If both camp. Very enjoying to watch. Well, actually, to be honest, I don't mind. We're going to see some crazy tech here. We're going to see fucking nuke mix and demo bikes. The thing is, it is kind of surprising that both players don't seem to be attacking that much. Like, they probably have an army each in their tunnels. And we've got a German on a bike. Interesting choice. Why German on the bike? Maybe he's going to try and do some scouting just to see where to strike. In fact, BoYcaH is relatively close to level 3. He needs 1,500 XP to reach level 3. So BoYcaH sending the scout, at least he'll see where all the buildings are. So if he manages to do some nice hits and nice kills, then he'll be able to be level 3 and he'll know exactly where he wants to use the carpet bomber and things like that. Let's see, we have a MiG out with the nuke MiG upgrade. Fargo as well with a nuke MiG, no upgrade yet. And the evac happening here. So the reason BoYcaH evacs is because the bike itself makes noise. Even though it's a stealthed unit, you can still hear the sound of the bike. So you can figure out roughly where the bike is. If Jarman gets off the bike, he don't make no sound. It's all good, he stays nice and hidden. Got a tech here. Interesting. We got still Mr. T, and we don't have a demo upgrade yet from Fargo. I'm a bit surprised. We have a nice terror tech happening here on the side and actually taking out one of the oils. This oil's still alive though. And Fargo now mining here. And this is what I'm talking about. He's building the more efficient Chinese supply center. Trying to benefit from that. Now, what happened with that German? Did he die? The radar van's moving away, so I think the German did die. I think the German is here and probably waiting for Fargo to use his nuke MiGs. And then German can place a TNT charge. Got tech coming in here. Slightly off target. Is it going to manage? Yes, it manages to get the oil. Very nice there. And right now, we're on even keel. We've got Fargo not having any income. And oh, look at this. Neutron shells on the tunnel. BoYcaH, what an amazing tactic. Neutron shells on the tunnel. That guarantees if there were units in the tunnel, they all instantly die. This means that whenever BoYcaH does this trick, we'll see him attack somewhere because he knows that Fargo will have empty tunnels and probably nothing to defend himself with. The only thing is these pesky little nuke MiGs that are still around. We're seeing the first market up here from Fargo, but let's see BoYcaH. He's already got one here. We've got 2 Scud Storms being produced, again, with power, so they build slightly faster than without power. But yeah, not that many markets. Just the one market from BoYcaH and 2 Scuds. It's clear BoYcaH wants to sit, relax, and do some nice killing with super weapons. Fargo, on the other hand, is trying to go for a more late-game approach with markets. But with all these super weapons around, is that going to make a difference? We're going to have to find out. BoYcaH actually now collecting from here. A little bit ballsy, I must say, being so close to the enemy. But it seems to sort of work out. That nuke MiG actually did more damage with the radiation than anything else. But one thing's for sure, both players are a bit too scared to attack because they know that they both have a nuke MiGs. And the nuke MiGs can just, you know, one nuke MiG can essentially kill a whole quad army. I got 0 stingers. Just so you know. Calling BoYcaH Art of Defense, of course. But hey, it works. It's a tactic that works. It kind of makes sure that the nuke MiGs don't go too close. We've got a couple of demo bikes coming in here now. Where are they going to go? What are they going to find? BoYcaH 1,200 XP. Fargo's still on 900 here. And is he going to try and go for the market? Yeah, but it doesn't quite make it because of the palace. Meanwhile, we have a dragon tank here. Nuke Cannon's probably going to make short work of that. Wait. Oh, I heard a German dying there. Oh, you have to listen to the sound to know what dies. It was definitely RPGs and the German. And this nuke cannon already paid for itself. We got AP bullets as well for BoYcaH here. So he's ready for this shit. He wants to kill some nuke MiGs. And let's see, now that the tunnels are empty, are we going to see an attack? Or is BoYcaH planning to just slowly move forward? BoYcaH on 1,300 XP. When he gets carpet bombed, that is going to make a difference, for sure. He can just carpet this and take out the MiGs, no problem. And look at that, BoYcaH so fucking close right now. BoYcaH just needs to kill a few more things. He might as well just suicide a few demo bikes. And that'll be it. We've got 2 Scuds here. 1 minute on the timer for these nukes. We've got a second market here. This is... No, never mind. Look at that. 1, 2, 3. This is the 4th market out of BoYcaH. BoYcaH realizing he needs eco as well. Fargo's got 1, 2, 3. Fargo on a bit of a back foot here. And we've got a German on a bike. And... another MiG dying, and there we go. BoYcaH hit level 3, boys and girls. BoYcaH is level 3. He's got his command center here. So we're probably going to see a carpet bomber coming from here. RT strike sounds. got a demo bike, probably just for the lols. And I'm telling you, it's gonna go for the airfield. Or not. Is it gonna go for the prop or the nuke, maybe? I think it's gonna land right here. The Scud being denied here. No, it's going for the middle. BoYcaH actually going for the middle. I thought the airfield would be a good strike, but no, he doesn't want to take out the airfield. He's just trying to make sure that Fargo doesn't get too much cash. Got a Jarman going on the mines here. Very smart from Fargo to put mines, because this is one of those buildings that are just going to get TNT'd. We got nuke silos ready to go from both players. Who's going to launch first? And Fargo just quits. He says, fuck this shit, and gives BoYcaH the win. Look at that. BoYcaH, again, very well played. Very steady, very smooth. And there we go. 2-0 for BoYcaH in this best of 11. Best of 11. Of course, race to 6 wins. And let's see. BoYcaH starting to host. And now it'll be Fargo's choice of map. Let's see what he comes up with. And let's see which armies they're going to pick now. Maybe they're going to say, fuck this with the mirrors. And maybe we're going to see different tactics come out. But this is the thing. You gotta make use of everything you can. And BoYcaH definitely used the nuke mix because he knew it would stop Fargo from attacking. And it's Fargo's choice of map, I think. Sand Scorpion. Alright, Sand Scorpion. Here we go. Sand Scorpion is a very nice map. It's an edit of the original Sand Serpent map. And the edit was made by Jundi. And, oh yes, look at that. Isn't it going to be beautiful? So now the players get to choose armies. What are they going to choose? And again, players can choose whichever army they want. That's the beauty of it. They can choose whatever army they want. It's not Fargo first chooses, then BoYcaH. They can choose whatever the fuck they want. And even change their mind, and it's all good. I see a Stealth Tox. Yes, Stealth Tox is on the list. So, Stealth Tox coming here for Fargo. Interesting. So the advantage with Stealth Tox is that you get stealth tunnel networks, but toxin units. So that is Mr. T's, the very powerful ones, you know, from Tox in general. You got buses that can also be built, so you're going to have stronger buses once you get there, as well as Scorps. So finally, guys, finally, tanks are available for Stealth General, right? And these lovely, lovely maps. All right, BoYcaH still deciding what to go for. So I'm telling the players to do pause. These are pretty balanced maps anyway, so I don't think the pause is going to matter too much. BoYcaH taking the bottom right. Fargo going top left. BoYcaH still deciding what to go against Stealth Tox. Well, you could go GLA Laser, for example. That'll be an interesting one. Or you could go Air Force Stealth. That would be fun. Wait, no, we did that one. Super Weapon Infantry, why not? Nah, probably that wouldn't be a good one. Fargo wants to get on with it. He wants BoYcaH to choose his armies already. So there are 14 army combinations they can choose from. And we're going to see another mirror by the looks of things. Yes, we are. Okay. All good. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's move on to match number 3. Well, you can do it. You can do it. Armies can keep changing. Fargo can change to another army if he wants. It's up to you guys. It's honestly up to you guys. After all, this is a very nice $50 challenge, very nicely sponsored by AKA Baloney. You know, something different, right? Something different. I mean, look at this. We got Fargo, and he's stealth. Wait, no, he's Tox. Wait, no, he's stealth. Wait, no, he's both. So, you know, advantages. Look at this two barracks going out, right? Because look, it even gives a different type of advantage because you start with 2 workers right away. You got 2 command centers that you can both sell right away. But then comes the question, how do you know which worker is what worker, right? Players got to keep track of that, and that's an extra challenge that's added. Mind you, there is an extra cash pile here And I don't know if BoYcaH is realizing that. Yes, he is. Okay. So here we go. Let's see all these workers flying all over the map, because this time they can produce twice as fast because they got 2 command centers. Oh, lovely shit, right? Lovely shit. Okay, look at this. This is what I like. So we got a stealth tunnel network here. And what's BoYcaH gonna have at home? What kind of tunnel network are you gonna choose? You want the toxin for the power or the stealth to make sure the enemy doesn't know where it is? We got a toxin tunnel here. Good choice, because it can actually kill what's inside the buildings. You know? Toxin tunnel, toxin tunnel. And the worker might just be a stealth general worker, but what you can do is you can get a toxin worker, put down the scaffold of a tunnel, but then get the stealth general worker to finish building the scaffold. So like that, it's actually very dynamic here. And BoYcaH already going quite defensive, just like the other matches, and getting some very nice tunnels up. And this one's going to finish in time. Mr. T does go down. And Fargo a little late to the party here in the middle. And he's like, oh shit. But let's see what these guys are going to do. Got rebels everywhere, boys. So he's got 2 barracks. So the thing is, the capture upgrade actually is shared across all armies. So he can build rebels from one barracks and then put the capture upgrade being produced on the other one, just to save a bit of time here and there. And it's all possible. It all adds up. And let's see what these guys are going to do here. We got 1 tunnel here. Also a toxin tunnel. Here we got a stealth tunnel from Fargo. You see, this is the interesting thing. So, BoYcaH, unless he's going to beacon this or realize or pay attention, he might miss this and not realize there'll be a tunnel here. And this tech might just go down now because it's very close to the tunnel. Saves it just in time. Capture upgrade doing very nice here for Mr. BoYcaH. Got a very fast supply stash going up here. And just 1 single tunnel. And look at all these buildings occupied by BoYcaH. So this might come back and hurt Fargo just a bit. Right now, let's do a quick oil count. We got 1, 2, 3 oils captured for BoYcaH. We got 1 going here for Fargo and 2. So right now, BoYcaH does have 1 extra oil. But the moment this finishes, the income will be better for Fargo. And if Fargo can manage to secure this in time, it's going to make the difference. We see that BoYcaH was a little late on the tech promotion. But he managed, he still did get it. Got a second arms dealer going up. Look at this. This is how you can tell the difference. The camo netting means a stealth general. This guy doesn't have camo netting. So we got 1 stealth general and 2 toxin arms dealers. So we might see scorps happening mixed in with quads. And the quads from this guy will be 700. The quads from toxin general 750. So like that, again, you get a mild advantage. You can pick and choose how you want to get your units and get the mild advantages here and there. And look at this. We've got Stealth General Obsession here with Fargo on the left side. He doesn't give a shit about toxin tunnels. He wants to make sure that his stuff stays hidden. That BoYcaH doesn't know what's over here. BoYcaH is in fact retreating. And let's see quickly over here what's going on. We've got a very safe and secure toxin network to make sure there's no terror tech going to happen here. And lots of tunnels on this side. Fargo wants to keep that oil alive, that's for sure. And let's see. BoYcaH doing a very similar approach, keeping toxin tunnel here. And we have a palace going up, Stealth General Palace. That means that probably Fargo is planning to go for buses. That being said, maybe it's better to go for a Toxin General Palace, because there you could get the Anthrax Gamma upgrade, and the Toxin RPGs do, of course, do more damage. In fact, BoYcaH also going for Stealth General Palace. So they're both doing the same move there, and I'm telling you, it's going to be either buggies or buses that they're after. Got a very nice Toxin Tractor here from Fargo that now gets eliminated. And look at this. Look at the different colors of the rockets. Isn't that fucking awesome? We got the Toxin RPGs mixed in with Stealth General ones. BoYcaH suiciding his techs a bit. Got a couple kills, but not entirely worth it. Still a Toxin Rebel here that will clear out this building. Gets Vet 2. Very nice. And it looks like these guys want to go buses. Boys and girls. That's what I'm seeing here. That's what's going to happen. Got a Terror Tech coming out here from Fargo. But these are Toxin. These are not Toxin. These are Toxin. These are not. So probably it's a better return on investment to get them from the Toxin barracks. Because the Mr. T's from here do deal more damage. He's trying to go here for the oil. Let's see if he's going to manage to pull that off. That being said, though, we have Fargo under attack here on his left bottom corner. With all these Scorps. Lots of Scorps here from BoYcaH. Let's see. Does he manage to do it? Yes, he does. He manages to get the oil. So, well done there on Fargo. But he is going to lose this corner here. There's just way too many Scorps. You're going to need buses. Here are the buses. And we're going to Jarman out from the Stealth General Barracks, because I think he needs a Toxin Palace to get the Jarman from the Toxin Barracks. And we got a bus, singular, and being gunned down quite harshly. We've got another bus, only got 2 RPGs inside here, so that's not going to be too strong. And this bus did get destroyed. But it's clear, Fargo wants to go in the direction of buses, but if he really wants to be optimal in this, he needs to get a Toxin Palace and start getting those very nice upgrades, like Anthrax Gamma. And that is when the RPGs really start dealing more damage. We've got another Terror Tech happening here. BoYcaH way too busy on this left side. Can't react in time. Another oil going down. So right now, Fargo has more oils than BoYcaH. This is the last oil for BoYcaH here. And he has to keep that alive. That being said, Fargo is hanging on just about over here. Just by a bit. But definitely the micro kicks in. Fargo needs to make some excellent kills if he wants to keep this alive. We've got a bus here, but it's just one bus. It's a bit risky. BoYcaH actually trying to bait slightly by moving the Scorps back. And now this bus has to go back home and heal. Very good micro there from Fargo. And actually managing to keep this alive. And let's actually look at the XP here. Fargo killing slightly more here than BoYcaH. And BoYcaH having a bit of a float there. Just a bit. Getting 4k. And let's see what's going to happen here. We got... I want to see those sexy Toxin buses, guys. Because look, you need this upgrade. It's so fucking good. It's like additional 33% damage for your Toxin rockets. It's great. Get it. It's really good. Again, we got nice attack here from BoYcaH. These guys are a bit exposed now. So if there is a bus here in the network... And actually, I just realized, wait, these Toxin buses... don't actually shoot with the Anthrax. They don't have the shells. You saw that? Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. There you go. Learn something new every day, right? Can we see a Scorp? Can we see another Scorp? The Toxin shells was actually not activated, so they don't shoot with the Anthrax. Because the players originally are Stealth General. Look, so BoYcaH is Stealth, Fargo is Stealth. So the Scorpions don't spawn with the Toxin shells by default. What do you know? That is crazy. Okay, we've got a nice amount of buses here from Fargo. And this Toxin Tractor... Very nice save there from BoYcaH. BoYcaH trying to get this money, but it's a bit optimistic, I think. And we start seeing buggies out here as well. Very nice. Look, look, look. You see? It's not actually the Toxin shells. It's not... It wasn't lit up. So... The Toxin, they don't actually shoot Toxin shells. What do you know? Wow. Amazing. Meanwhile, we do see BoYcaH getting some markets. 1, 2, 3. His whole base is kind of like squashed here. And I think we might see super weapons. So I don't know if you want to put it all so close together. I mean, look at how much space you got, man. Spread out your buildings a bit. And definitely transition happening here into buggies. Buggies are definitely a good call if you want to face buses. But these guys are Stealth General as well, by default. So GPS Scrambler is at level 3. So let's see what's going to pay off. Buses or buggies. And right now, that was a very bad pop here from Fargo. Losing a bus for absolutely no reason. And we have another tech coming down here. And look at this. This will be the Toxin Palace. Might as well hit the Toxin Palace, boys, because you're not going to get very far. But no, Fargo is determined. Fargo is optimistic. Fargo wants to go for the oil. Buggy coming. Is he going to do the crush? Yes, he is, and he actually kills himself. But there we go. We've got Toxin Palace, so we might see this upgrade coming through here. Yeah, and they weren't even the Toxin Mr. T's, so that was a bit of a waste of micro as well, I guess. Should have just tried to hit the palace, maybe kill a worker or something. Alright, so Fargo is back here mining. He's almost level 3, and he's still investing heavily in the buses. He has the AP Rockets upgrade, but I think he's just using Stealth General. He's not using the Toxin. In fact, does he even have a Toxin Tunnel? Yes, he does. He doesn't have the upgrade. And here we go. Just more bus harassment from Fargo, but... Okay, save this dude! Save him! He wants to be saved! Oh, never mind. He was already down. Okay. And look at this. Fargo reaching level 3. So Fargo will now have access to GPS Scrambler. And he might build his command center. There it is. And that will really help with the buses. Once he has a bus or something, he can pop from here. He can put a Toxin Rebel in the bus to also clear these buildings. And that would be a really nasty way to clear the buildings, because BoYkaH won't see it. Because if he stealthed the buses, he could just come in, swoop in, clear the buildings, no one knows, and then follow it up with a nice massive bus attack. And we'll see. We've got first Scud Storm being produced here from BoYkaH. Are we going to see a second one as well? Oil has been fully repaired. We're seeing another tunnel. This might also be to stop any saboteurs from resetting the timers. That's why you might see a tunnel here. And here we go. We see a few toxin missiles there as well. But the buggies from BoYkaH are on point and very fast, shooting down the buses. And a bit of a hilly terrain here, so a few of Fargo's buses suiciding just a bit. And we got AP rockets though. Are you gonna get the Toxin Palace? It'll really help out. We also have a Scud Storm being produced here, and of course, Stealth General Scud Storm. But BoYkaH's is not. That might just be a mistake from BoYkaH, because you can camo net these babies, but the Toxin ones you can't. And as far as I know, they deal the exact same amount of damage. The only real difference with a Toxin General Scud Storm is that it leaves Toxin Gamma behind. But for some strange reason, the Toxin Beta it leaves behind still deals a shit ton of damage. So it doesn't make that much of a difference. It's more like a cutesy effect, if anything. And we have a Jarman here. Okay. Still battle happening here. I want to see that crazy shit, what I was saying. Put a Toxin Rebel in the bus. GPS scramble the bus. Drive close, you can clear all the buildings. And BoYkaH won't be able to react in time. That's the shit that needs to be happening right now. Serious army mixing. Look at what you can gain from one army. Look at what you can gain from the other. Combine it as much as possible, and you will definitely have the upper hand. We got a second Scud and a third Scud. Again, these are Toxin General Scuds, not Stealth General Scuds. Fargo Scud going up now. Let's see if he's going to get some more as well. Yes, there we go. Also Stealth General, so I think it's a good call. Definitely agree with Fargo here. Got a lot of buggies. And command center being built. These would be excellent to GPS scramble. Buggies are messing up a bit. We got cash bounty as well for BoYkaH. BoYkaH now 10% cash bounty. Always very nice. And he actually spent his point on the technical as well. So I think that right now he didn't spend his thing on GPS scrambler. Bus doing good damage here. Taking out quite a few of the buggies. And the bus does go down. Trying to do the evac, trying to save his little RPG dudes. And, oh, look at this. We have a tech doing some nasty business. And, in fact, because of the barricaded buildings, 4 Mr. T's were needed. And these are the toxin ones. They actually deal more damage by default. So barricaded buildings definitely paid off for Fargo because it ensured that he would only lose 1 market. Let's see, this money is being mined up. Here there still is 6k, not too bad. There was money here for BoYkaH, but that has been mined out now as well. And we see an attack happening here on the left-hand side. We've got a nice amount of buses here, but look at these buggies, they're ready. They are ready, boys, and just like that, Fargo loses a bus. And he's deciding to go in completely. Yeah, very risky. And I'm just getting 1 buggy. And now he's actually locked down this tunnel. BoYkaH can't pop from this tunnel. And he managed to clean it up. So right now, this right-hand side is all for the taking. Fargo can actually start building tunnels here and putting pressure on BoYkaH's base. BoYkaH realizing he's building a couple stealth tunnels. He's building a stinger site as well. And he's realizing, shit, Fargo might just come in and try manually with an army destroy my Scuds. What the fuck? But yes, that sometimes happens, boys. BoYkaH really investing in the Scuds here. Look at this. He's totally spent 20k on getting Scuds. 20k, man. Imagine you had that as a quad army. That's just fucking insane. That would be like 30 quads almost. Got 1, 2 Scuds here for Fargo. And BoYkaH might just, very small chance, BoYkaH might just use 2 of his Scuds to take out 1 of Fargo's. Fargo having some buggies of his own, but BoYkaH just has way too many. He needs to come up with a nice contingency plan. And look at this, we got 2 Jarmans here. 2 fucking Jarmans of BoYkaH. That's what I'm talking about, boys. Army fucking mixing. That is what you need to do. Take every single inch you can. That's what you do. Look at that. Every single advantage. Did Fargo get a... Ooh, GPS scramble. Ooh, very nice. It's still great that there are 2 Jarmans. Look at that. This bus actually now coming close. Doing a decent amount of damage to the buggies. Could have done a bit more. But still, decent damage. Decent damage. Not too bad. Both players level 4 now. And it'll be a while before they're level 5. Definitely. I see CNC Positron says Fargo should build more super weapons. That's a possibility. He could invest in super weapons. Or he could invest in an army and just try and kill BoYcaH. Because BoYcaH invested so much in super weapons that it's a bit of a delay. It's a bit of a problem. And we see a second command center. What? Oh, he built the wrong command center. So BoYcaH can't use GPS Scrambler because that's not available on the Toxin command center. Only on the stealth one. Oh man, built the wrong command center. That being said though, Cash Bounty did activate for BoYcaH. But BoYcaH realized why it didn't work before. And we see some Scorps again. And this time I do see... Oh, wow. Is this linked actually to having a Toxin command center? Don't tell me it's that. Please shoot something. I want to see that little... Is that it? Yes. Oh my god, you guys seeing that? The Gamma thing. Or it's actually the Gamma upgrade that activates it. I don't know. One or the other. Gotta say, what an interesting game. Like, you learn new things every time. Another great thing is... I don't know if the players know this, but I definitely know this. If you get Rebel Ambush, right? Their stealth general, if they select the normal Rebel Ambush and they click on a Toxin network, Toxin command center, then they can actually spawn a Toxin Rebel Ambush as stealth general. Okay, so we actually see the Scud going for the Palace here. That is actually a good hit. Palace definitely important. That means that Fargo can't build more buses. This is probably one of the last. And also the Gamma that stays behind makes it difficult to build units on this side. He'll have to waypoint a bit to the left to be on the safe side. And we actually have a Scud almost ready here from Fargo. But definitely time's running out here. We've got 4 Scuds of BoYcaH. When they hit 0000 ready to fire, Fargo is going to be very much in trouble. You did it again, says Fargo. 15 minutes camp and then attack. GG. Ooh. There we go. BoYcaH takes another match. BoYcaH collected quite a bit more money here. Let's see, that's about 30k more, probably from the supply piles in the middle. And at 30k more, you saw him, he did a 20k investment in Scud Storms. That is where that money went, boys and girls. That is where that money went. Lots of units destroyed and lost for both players, but BoYcaH did manage to get a couple more units destroyed. Although I did feel that Fargo, in most of the time, did have slightly better micro. But the extra income for BoYcaH is just what made the difference, which right now gets the score up to a 3-0. I'm sure BoYcaH is very happy right now. Now wait for Fargo to join. Oh, he joined. Okay. Wait, no, put armies. Put armies. Okay, wait for BoYcaH to put the armies. And then we continue. Isn't waiting for the late game to spam super weapon kinda noob, says Benjamin. Well, it depends. Every tactic that's possible in the game is a tactic. Some people consider dozer hunting lame. It's a possibility. You can do it. If it's part of the game, it's part of the game. You can do it. Demo USA, says Fargo. That is going to be an interesting one. I wonder what BoYcaH is going to choose. But yeah, so it is just a tactic. And the thing is, sometimes people go a little super weapon hungry. And BoYcaH invested 20k in super weapons. And if he did not have that extra cash that he had in the middle, that probably would not have been possible. Because Fargo would have just built a large army and overthrown BoYcaH. And some matches do go down that way. It's just, what do you want to do? What tactic? And whatever. So, BoYcaH says, I will go air and tank. Interesting. Against a Demo USA. Let's see. Last game, the players were Stealth and Toxin. And now we're going to see a slightly different matchup. In DEFCON. DEFCON 6. Nicely modded, as you can see. Very interesting. And air tank. But they're not putting armies. Okay. Is it air tank? Yes, it is. Air tank is in the list. DEFCON, a nice big map. So we got 1 and 3. Let's see. 1 and 3, that's correct. And Fargo being Demo. And will he actually stay Demo USA? Because let's be honest, air tank is going to be hard to beat. Let me just give him a nice hint there. You want to change armies? Because Tank USA. Yeah, I don't know. Tank USA, man. He doesn't want to change armies. Interesting. Okay, that is going to be a bit of a... Yeah. That is interesting. I don't know, man. It's a big map, DEFCON. To go against an Air Force. And a tank general. I see Umam saying, why do I get the notification now? After an hour of the stream. Yes, it's true. I've had some people saying there were some issues with the YouTube notifications. I have no idea why. I'm not doing anything different. But yeah, maybe YouTube will sort itself out over time. But let's go into game number 4. We've got BoYcaH. No, we've got Fargo here as USA. And as demo here on DEFCON. It's the original DEFCON map. It's just there's no one spawning here. And there's no one spawning here either. But it is mirrored, so it's somewhat fair-ish. We've got BoYcaH here, who has Tank General and Air Force. So I suspect we're going to see either Raptors or Stealth Comanche. My bet is Stealth Comanche because they're just slightly easier to micro. When you already have another army, you're going to micro. So that's going to be a very dangerous combination here for Fargo to deal with. Again, if there are going to be Stealth Comanche, Fargo really would have to lock down his base and build quads or Avengers. And Demo's going to have expensive quads. They're 750 apiece. They are not cheap. And you're going to need a lot of quads to take out a big chunk of these lovely Comanche. But let's see if he's going Comanche. Let's see. Got supply center out here, another supply center here. So BoYcaH definitely trying to get the money. But we actually see Fargo going straight for the middle. Very interesting choice. Not a bad idea. We've got a Chinook missing here. Probably still under construction. Got a barracks out. We might see a fast oil capture happening as well. We've got rebels out here as well. And nothing coming out here. Maybe the capture upgrades being researched here. Could be as well. And Fargo deciding what he wants to do. And more importantly, where he wants to do it. We've got... Oh, look at this. BoYcaH definitely making use of the Chinooks. He's going to try and take all the oils around the map. We've got a forward dozer here on the left-hand side. That's a tank general dozer, of course. Getting a very nasty, dangerous war factory here. So the moment there are a few gats here, it basically guarantees that Fargo can't take this area. We've got the evac coming in. Missile defenders not going for the oil. Capture upgrade has come through here for Fargo. We've got a fast demo trap building at the speed of light. And let's see, we've got oil capture as well already here. Soon BoYcaH will take all these lovely oils and get nice and rich. Of course, Fargo having a similar idea. He sent his guys down. We got a dragon tank out here from BoYcaH. BoYcaH trying to prevent Fargo from getting this big map and getting that map control. Let's see, we got an airfield out. Oh yes, boys. BoYcaH wants to get some nice fucking air units. And flame wall happening here. And is it going to kill the network? It probably is, because this is a vetted dragon tank, so it has a bit more health. BoYcaH spots the little dudes here and manages to kill them as well. Meanwhile, oil captures are coming through. And this one, still, come on, man. Come on. Even Fargo, he had a bit of a delay there. And Fargo did capture these. There we go, capture now coming through there. And these players are going to have a lot of money very soon. But the thing is this, both players are going to have a lot of money very soon. No supply stash here yet. BoYcaH actually got the 4K there, you saw that. Oh, very nice, when all the oil captures come through. And dragon tanks moving forward. This guy's kind of low health. But if you can just get a flame wall off, kill the worker. I said flame wall off, kill the worker. Or send in a raptor to help out. The raptor already had veterancy, look at that. So definitely BoYcaH's trying to be annoying here with these raptors. I suspect this is going to be a very short match here. Fargo is trying to take control of this section. He's building a supply center. But again, the raptors are going to be such a problem to deal with. We've got the oil capture coming in through for BoYcaH here now, as well as here. So BoYcaH's going to have 3 sets of oils. Fargo going to capture this now as well, so he's going to have 3 sets of oils. Meanwhile, let's do a quick supply center count. This one is still for the taking. This one's for the taking. This one's being taken, so that's 1, 2, middle, that's 3, and 4. 4 supply centers for Fargo. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 for BoYcaH. So the income is actually quite fair at this point. But are the armies fair? Is it fair to deal with Raptors when your anti-air unit costs 750 to build? We've got a Stinger site here. Probably Fargo is expecting Comanche. That's why he built this here. Just to make sure that those workers don't get gunned down. We've got little squirps here and there trying to take out some dragon tanks and shit. And yeah, I don't know, it's gonna be very difficult. We got BoYcaH actually trying to destroy this oil, and the oil capture didn't quite go through for Fargo. Only one of them got captured. And BoYcaH is spreading out his base quite nicely. We've got search and destroy as well. That's going to affect the Gatling tanks as well. Very good move there from BoYcaH to get that extra benefit, that nice little perk for these Gat tanks, who are going to be even more lethal now. And quads will have absolutely no chance against those Gats. We've got Raptors flying. We've got a bunch of them. We've got, let's see, 5. That's enough to take out quite a bit of shit. Yeah, you need an extra Raptor here to take out the oil. And 1 oil does go down. This oil still belongs to BoYcaH, so Fargo better get on this. Fargo trying to expand in the middle. But again, we've got search and destroy tank general units here. Scorps will do decent damage, but look at the range. Look at the range of this Gat. That is just amazing. We don't see the chain guns upgrade yet. Which would be a nice addition to get, because there'll be the range buff, the damage buff. And the Scorp's definitely doing a good job, but again, this guy has an Air Force, so it's going to be difficult. You're going to need some quads in there, and it's the quads that will really die quickly to these Gats. Got an ECM here, just for the lulz. And Raptors taking care of the units. Oh, nice zap there of the missile. The Scorpion rocket got zapped out. And let's see, loads of Dragon tanks in the middle here. And this actually getting revealed because BoYcaH has a Lotus. Lotus already paying for itself almost by revealing where the demo traps are. So like that, BoYcaH is not going to lose his flamers. And we've got a USA dozer here. Got a couple of quads kind of guarding off this area. But again, guys, these Gats are so dangerous. He can't engage with quads. He just can't do it. In fact, let's see. We don't see much USA tech. And in fact, the CC has been sold off. Is that the last dozer here for Fargo? It appears that it might just be. Fargo should better keep this guy alive and maybe get some Avengers as well. Avengers will definitely help when dealing with the Raptors. And here we go, a nice big quad army. BoYcaH actually does not have much defense here on the ground. And a carpet bomb coming through. And look at that, actually getting a good amount of quads. We've got 3, 4 quads being taken out here. We have a nice amount of Comanches. Look at that. Very lethal here from BoYcaH. Sending in the Chinook as well for a bit of damage soaking. Oh yes, very nice. And Fargo now forced to retreat. The bus being rather effective here. And might just get a big chunk of these Comanche. Look at that. Actually, 4 of them do go down and the bus is still alive. Very good micro from Fargo. In the middle, BoYcaH's just flaming this, but he's not engaging too much. He's trying to take out the demo trap now. But this is all being mined by Fargo. Fargo is actually playing very well. And kind of thinking that BoYcaH will sit back, like what he did in the other matches. And maybe the guy is right about this. A little overkill sending all the Raptors on the battle bus. That also shows that BoYcaH's getting a little nervous. He thought he was in a comfortable position. But then he's seeing this attack and now he's going, shit, this guy's actually getting big, getting strong. We've got a Spectre. Might just go for the dozer here. Or he's going to go for the oil. Now he's going for the oil. Alright, because this dozer, man, I think it really plays the key to Fargo's victory. If we see a war factory followed by a strat center. Oh, we actually have a command center. What the fuck? There's so many dozers. So many fucking dozers. Okay, so Fargo actually had another dozer here. Or he just built a command center. We'll see. We've got markets going up. But man, Avengers. That is the key. Avengers and search and destroy. If you combine that with your quads, then these little suckers are slightly less effective as well. And they got chain guns now, man. If you combine quads and Scorps with search and destroy and Avengers and maybe an ambo for good measure just to heal everything, I don't know, man. BoYcaH will have a hard time. So Fargo, you gotta mix those armies, buddy. You can't rely on demo alone. You can't do it. You need to army mix. BoYcaH is losing units. But BoYkaH's also level 4, and he's Air Force. He is fucking Air Force, guys. That means a lot of general powers, and it's already going to be difficult to deal with him. Got this Comanche almost going down. Got a nuke silo out of BoYkaH as well. He wants to get probably the upgrades. And we might see some Emperors. Yes, here we go. Very nice. That being said, Demo could just send in some Demo bikes. We've got the Demo upgrade out of Fargo. And look at that. Nice quad pop. Killing a Raptor there. Killing some Comanche as well. And level 3 now here for Fargo. He's going to enjoy that. Fargo is, after all, a little Demo general. Yes, he is. So he can get Rebel Ambush and just blow up an airfield or blow up a strat center. We've got secondary eco coming through here. Of course, it's supply drop zones what we're seeing and not hackers. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Just 3 for now. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 oils for BoYkaH and 1, 2, 3, 4 oils for Fargo. Fargo was hanging on by having the middle. He needs to get that middle. And man, honestly, man, please, 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 please get a search and destroy. You've got these dozers. They want to do something. They want to build something. Please give them a war factory to build and get some Avengers and get a search and destroy. It'll make all the difference. It really will. We've got Demo Rebel Ambush here. And, ooh, this Overlord was captured by Fargo. Very nice. Using the Jarman and the Rebel Ambush combined. But this is it. You're still facing an Air Force who has all these general powers. We've got Raptors again trying to destroy the oil. Might see more Raptors trying to finish it off. And Fargo basically trying to hang on by building huge amounts of quads. And just kind of overrunning BoYkaH. I would like to say that it's going to pay off, but without those little perks of a few Avengers here and there and search and destroy, I don't think this is going to work out in the long run. In the short run, it's going to work out as long as you have the income, and he needs to start mining here. He needs to repair this as well. He needs his income badly. Yes, he has the money here as well, and he can collect here as well later on, which he might actually need to do now. And look at the money. BoYkaH floating almost 15k here, and Fargo almost 10k. Guys, Scuttle being built, but I want to see those really good USA units. We got another Spectre going for the oil and the power. Is that the only power for Fargo? No, it's not. Fargo has another power plant, so it's not the worst thing. Fargo freaking out and building a load of power plants. Man, relax. You've got the army. Relax. We see Carpet that happened here, trying to take out some of the tunnels and some of the workers. And again, this area now not really mining. And this is how BoYkaH is probably going to win this match. Just keep producing the mining. We've got another attack on the right-hand side here. Actually managed to take out the airfield. We got a leaflet or a fuel air. Because he is level 5. It is a fuel air. And that means one network down. The other network now getting destroyed by the Raptors. And there is only one tunnel back here. That's the only thing Fargo has. He needs to pop. Why are you popping from here? You've got a network here. Oh, mistake here from Fargo. And that's going to cost him dearly. If he popped from here, the quads could have shot right away. And he could have killed a lot more Comanche. And Fargo now level 4. He wants to reach that level 5. Once he gets sneak attack, he can do a lot more to damage our BoYkaH over here. These Emperors are just really ruthless, destroying these quads. Look at that. Even the range on that Gatling cannon turret. You saw it happening, guys. You saw it. That range. Just madness because of the lovely search and destroy. These guys, you do not want to engage with the quad army. You need a bit more. You need maybe demo bikes. You need to do whatever you can. And let's see. Still no USA tech out of Fargo. Still. We're 12 minutes in, man. We're 12 fucking minutes in. Look at BoYkaH. He's building Comanche. He's building freaking nuke silo and getting tank general stuff. He's army mixing like a champ. And that's what you gotta do, Fargo. That's what you gotta do. Fargo's best bet right now would maybe to also invest in Scuds. And use demo Scuds to destroy armies like this. And don't you dare engage this with quads. Here we go. We've got demo bikes coming through. Nice hit there. Actually taking out one Overlord already. One Overlord's cost 1,900. And some of these have the Gatling cannon upgrade for another 1,200. So this little puppy, this one right here, costs 3,100 for BoYkaH. So if he can kill this with 2 demo bikes, it's a very worthwhile trade-off. But they need to hit. This guy doing a little dance there. That was cute. Fargo now slowly losing the middle. I don't see him coming back here. I think BoYkaH's going to control this territory. You might see even a dozer creep in this way, trying to build a supply center. And loads of demo bikes coming in. ECM's very quick to lock down. Excellent micro there out of BoYkaH. Check it out. Last second change. Maybe not the best. but very fast disabling there. ECMs do disable demo bikes very, very fast. It is one way to make sure your army stays alive. Meanwhile, we have another push here from Fargo, trying to destroy the right-hand side again. Very close to the command center again. General powers are very dangerous again. But BoYcaH doesn't even need to use them. He's got so many Comanche. Again, no Avengers to soak up some of this rockets. No Ambos to help with the healing. And most importantly, no search and destroy. Right now, things are looking rather bleak for Fargo. Still no USA tech. Another oil going down to a Spectre here. Fargo is level 5 though. And these Comanche are just slowly becoming unstoppable. They're Vet 3. Just a couple quads here aren't going to do shit. You're not even going to kill a single one. It's just wasted money. Oh, actually, he did manage to kill 2. Never mind. I take that back. He does have AP ammo though, so that does help. But I don't know, man. The popping from here and then from there, that's a good thing. But you just need more quads for this. Got Stinger sides trying to do what they can, and Fargo surrenders. Well played to BoYcaH. Definitely deserves the win in my books. The lack of USA units for Fargo, in my opinion, made a difference. If he had Search and Destroy, his units would have been a lot stronger, would have had a lot more damage. And if you see Stealth Comanches incoming, do a lot of splits, because your units can just fire from wherever they are because of that extra range. We see Fargo did collect more money, and oh man, it was a wasted chance, in my opinion, for Fargo to take on a win here. All right, that brings BoYcaH up to 4-0. Just what? Just bitching or just fucking? What's the Avengers versus tank? You such a moron. What? Is he talking about me? Let's see if he's... You got 10 overlords. And telling me to make Avengers. Yeah, I think Avengers would have been a good call. You can't directly engage the overlords. You can't directly engage the overlords, that's for sure. But if you have a few Avengers, then it'll automatically make it harder for the Comanche to do more damage. And because the Comanche, basically, not many of them were dying. Every now and again, yes, you would have kills, but you didn't kill all of them. I think if you had the Avengers in there, they would have already, you know, helped out earlier on, which would have prevented BoYcaH from getting a shit ton of them, you know. Yes, once there is a mass of 50 Comanche, it does make a difference. You're not going to kill them. You're going to need like a lucky pop or whatever. Fargo chooses map. But Search and Destroy definitely would have helped a lot, for sure. And that wouldn't have been such a costly investment. Alright, so let's mark the armies that the players had. So BoYcaH played as Air Tank. And Fargo played as Demo USA. Let's see, and we played a Defcon chosen by BoYcaH and Fargo. Again, we did it. Each map can be chosen twice. Fargo chooses map. Okay, he wants BoYcaH to choose the map? Okay. Oh, you did Defcon. Okay. From what I have written here, it should be... Okay, well, whatever. If they're fine choosing the map, it's fine. Dutox Air, says BoYcaH. Let's see if they're going to go back to doing mirrors. And they're still deciding on the armies. And Fargo said that BoYcaH chooses map, so I think BoYcaH wants to do this map. I think they're going to go back to doing mirrors. Let's see. So far, both players have chosen 4 of the army combinations. We can still see something like GLA and laser, or demo and tank, or stealth and super weapon. That'll be an interesting one. Stealth Tox we saw. Tox and Air Force we haven't had either. Super weapon infantry. That will be an interesting one as well. Let's see, 1 and 3. And yes, I think this is correct. And off we go to match number 5. Guys, do you think Fargo might just make a comeback? Maybe, maybe. Who knows? So, the interesting thing is, we've got super weapon and infantry for both our players, Fargo and BoYcaH. And the thing is this, they are actually, as you can see, starting as Super Weapon General. So Super Weapon General has access to something very crazy at level 3 called Pathfinders. So these guys, when the moment they hit level 3, they'll both get access to snipers. And that, I think, is gonna fuck everything up. Because essentially, imagine the Humvees with the snipers, or attack outposts with snipers in them, you know. Kind of makes it a little hard to then form a land army or a ground army, whatever you want to call it. And let's see, BoYcaH actually getting, yeah, he's gonna use some of his super weapon tech. He's getting a supply center, and so is Fargo. I actually thought that we might see just like, I don't know, a lot of infantry general stuff in the beginning, and then a transition to super weapon later on, because infantry is just so nasty in the beginning. We have a bunch of rangers, because rangers are cheaper to build than minigunners. So interesting to see rangers coming out of BoYcaH. That being said, if Fargo gets minigunners now, it changes everything, because minigunners can kill rangers head on. We do see a very, very nasty airfield here. Very, very nice. And that probably will be MiGs over there, because going licks against an infantry general is just kind of suicide, you know? But I think Fargo is expecting to see a nice amount of attack outposts coming out of BoYcaH. And so far, BoYcaH doesn't even have a war factory. He's just got 1, 2... barracks, and then a 3rd USA barracks, and we got an airfield as well. We're gonna see man spam, boys. We're gonna see man spam. Oh no, we're gonna see licks? Okay, clearly I did not get the memo. He's going licks against an infantry and super weapons. So if he has 1 EMP or just a bunch of minigunners, and actually BoYcaH has 2 infantry barracks, so yeah, that's a lot of minigunners coming out there, buddy. But the Licks is on its way. At least the Licks gives a lot of scouting range. So Fargo definitely will have the ability to adapt. He does see this ranger, chooses to ignore it. And maybe we're going to see a dozer hunt happening here. Very risky, but very, very possible indeed. Yes, we are. Look at that. Fargo going for the USA dozer, for the infantry dozer, going for the minigunner. And these, oh boys, these are not minigunners, they're rangers. And where are the other dozers? We've got 1 dozer down here in the south. Power going down. But there's still another power plant, so not exactly the end of the world here. He's going for the other power. Oh, boys, I think Fargo doesn't realize that BoYcaH still has a dozer down south. He does the evac. This Licks proving very efficient. BoYcaH realizing what's up. Putting his dude, his one and only dozer, into a Chinook and evacing? Okay, just doing a nice little dance, I guess. And Fargo now deciding what he wants to kill. He's going for the oil here. And Fargo, what are you doing? What are you doing? I want to see what you're making. Got another supply here. And Fargo on 3.5k. He's microing this army. He's paying attention here. We don't see flashbangs or anything. And these minigunners actually are vetting up. This guy and... yeah, we have 2 minigunners here. And this Lick's still alive. Power going up here for BoYcaH. BoYcaH in a lot of trouble. We do still see an airfield up. So there is an airfield that might just take this out. I don't know why Fargo's not reacting. He could have killed this building in the meantime. But now there's a MiG here, and that's going to make a nice freaking toast of these units. Takes out the minigunner. Loses the MiGs in the process. And Fargo now acting like he's got free reign. But it's not over yet, boys. Got a second Licks. Trying to find that last dozer. Command center 38%. Boys, this game looks like it's gonna go into the favor of Fargo. BoYcaH reacting in time, putting his dozer in a Chinook. Chinook flying close to the Licks. Minigunners in the Licks firing. And the Chinook getting away. Is it? Is it not? No, it's not. Last dozer of BoYcaH is down. We've got the last power plant for BoYcaH down. BoYcaH right now on just 2 inf barracks, an airfield, and a USA barracks. That's all he's got. That's all he's building. That's all there is left. This supply center going down. Meanwhile, Fargo has 1 supply center here. He's got a supply center here. He's got the oil. Another supply center. Another supply center. Fargo will be swimming in the money. He doesn't have to do anything but spam units, and it's GG. He can choose whichever unit he wants. It's over. BoYcaH, all he's got is a couple of barracks. We got a very nasty licks going in again. Try and take out the airfield. Panicking just a bit. Evac coming through. And down she goes. We got 1 licks out of BoYcaH here. And that's it. This barracks also in a bit of trouble. Will it go down? Oh, boys. It's going down. Fargo making the comeback. Securing his first win here tonight. BoYcaH trying what he can. Loading up a bunch of units. Getting the bunker upgrade. Trying to capture the reinforcements pad. Interesting choice. That's the only way he can get new units for free without worrying too much. But there is a troop crawler ready to go here from Fargo. Is BoYcaH going to engage that head on? No, he is not. It is way too risky. And now BoYcaH trying to do the same trick probably. But the troop crawler is on the job. Moving and following. Chasing down this Licks. Hunter and the hunted. And the troop crawler started firing just a bit. And there is a MiG and a second troop crawler. And right now, we've got just 2 barracks here for BoYcaH, and that is it. The only thing Fargo needs to do is spam troop crawlers, and it's GG. BoYcaH trying to do some damage here. Taking out the supply trucks. And it doesn't actually look like there are tank hunters in here. BoYcaH trying to get away. And the minigunner is prevailing. Very risky move from BoYcaH to fly over these dudes. And the Licks actually getting taken down to very low health. Evac coming through. Let's see if the Lick's still gonna go down. Oh, with the MiG. Very nice. Burning all these troops. And a troop crawler coming in here for aid. And I have to say, I thought it was a very risky move from Fargo. But 100% paid off. BoYcaH was not expecting it. And here we go. Level 3, boys and girls. And BoYcaH surrenders. GG. Well played to Fargo. A very aggressive attack. Didn't stop for 1 second. Didn't give a shit that he was facing an infantry general or a super weapon. And was like, bitch, I'm coming with the Licks. And I'm gonna fuck you up. Fargo taking the first win tonight. GG. Did not need the super weapon at all. At all. Just going straight for the Licks, straight for the kill. He knew BoYcaH would spend too much time planning things. Okay, Fargo didn't join. I have to wait for Fargo to join. Very nice. So, guys, in the chat, do you think that Fargo is going to do a comeback? Do you think there's any chance of it? Do you think it's likely? Do you think it's unlikely? I want to hear what you have to say. Tell me now. Gorge Drought, says Fargo. Gorge Drought, it is. So, BoYcaH chose this map, Annihilation. And it looks like we are going to go for a Gorge Drought the final time. Interesting choices. Interesting matches. And let's see what... you can use all combo each. No, once. Once. Each combo once. Alright, so now the players are going to choose their armies. Very interesting. So tell me, guys, what do you think of this dual army 1 versus 1 challenge? Very nicely sponsored by BoYcaH Baloney. I would say it's very interesting. We're seeing definitely some different strats, different ideas. And, you know, I mean, when BoYcaH got that search and destroy when he was Air Force, it didn't even occur to me, like, oh yeah, the Cat tanks get a fucking range boost, you know? The Overlords get a fucking range boost. Stealth super weapon. Stealth super weapon. Yes, that is a possibility. Okay, and they're going stealth super weapon. They're going to go mirrored again. Wait. Oh, wait. I don't know if the pause is wrong. Should be alright, though. Should be alright. BoYcaH 6-2 says 25. BoYcaH 6-2. Well, let's go and find out, shall we? We've got here Fargo now as super weapon and stealth general. Very, very nice. Good combination. The power, of course, is going to help the GLA to build very, very fast. Very nice quick expansion, of course. Always nice to see. And BoYcaH, of course, playing the same. They are mirroring their armies. They don't want the enemy to have an advantage. And mirrors, yeah, they're still good. They're still fun. And let's see what we're going to get out of these players. We've got power up for BoYcaH, going for USA Supply Center. And it looks like Fargo is going to do the same. Let's see if we are going to see Fargo going more for that USA tech. We might see an ambo. We might see a search and destroy. Will always be useful. Because as stealth general, if you have an ambo backing up your quads, it does in fact give relatively good healing. As most of you know, with Humvee kiting, you know, the healing isn't too bad. It's pretty decent. Like, if you have a quad engagement, the guy with the ambo, you know, if you have 4 versus 4 quads, the guy with the ambo probably will win. Let's see, we got... I want to see if we see oil caps coming out of BoYcaH. We do see them coming out of Fargo. Not seeing any oil caps coming out of BoYcaH yet. This money not taken either. So we have money taken here, money taken here, money taken here. BoYcaH going for just 2 supplies and no oils. We've got a freaking annoying little car. Oh my god, so annoying, these guys. Might just crush the 2 workers here. I mean, look at this. How is this even a car? It's like a messed up smart car. It does get the power, though. Oh, so annoying. So that actually is a pretty decent blow, because that makes the GLA buildings build regular speed again. Fargo paying attention, sees a worker, can gun it down, but this is a power plant. Or a power-induced build, so this might just finish in time. Very nice and close, 91%. And let's see, BoYcaH now supplying on the right here. Oil capture coming through here for Fargo. Oil capture not for BoYcaH. He's got a worker here, and we're seeing an airfield. Ooh, interesting choice, interesting choice. So it looks like BoYcaH again might take that same strategy of bunkering, and then getting something very nice and OP to secure the victory. So we got a BoYcaH tunnel here, here, here. We might see another one here on the side, and we might see BoYcaH cornering this section off as well. We might see a very fast strat center coming out of BoYcaH, followed by Alpha Auroras. Fargo, on the other hand, is going the other direction. He's getting 2 arms dealers, whereas BoYcaH only has 1. 2 arms dealers, of course, is very good because there is power. And with Fargo on 3 supplies, and he's got the oil refinery, so he's going to get 10% cheaper units. So these quads are only 630 apiece, guys. And there's an oil. You know, it's good income for Fargo. He could actually create a massive army and just engage BoYcaH head on before BoYcaH really has a chance to defend himself and bunker and get strat center and Auroras. Fargo capturing this, very nice, but the tunnel did go up for BoYcaH. And this is an empty... No, this is not an empty tech. Is it empty? Yeah, it's empty. Just trying to make sure this doesn't get captured. And Fargo now deciding what he wants to do. He's got a couple quads. Producing. Look at this. The machine is fucking fully geared here. Just pumping out quads. RPG's going out. And the RPGs are going out so the quads can fill the fucking slots of the tunnel network. That's why they're going out. Got a very fast palace as well. So we might see an advancing into buses here. We've got more quads. And BoYcaH getting a tunnel next to his airfield. And a dozer moving forward. And this is the shit we like to see, man. We've got a worker building and building an EMP Patriot. So what happens is BoYcaH puts down a scaffold with the dozer. Then stops the dozer. And the worker can start building the scaffold. And this actually is a very good move and might just cripple Fargo's attack. Search and destroy coming through. Oh, he built it here on the side. I didn't even notice the strat center was there. And now we're going to see some Aurora production. Fargo has to attack now. The longer he waits, the faster the Auroras are going to come out of BoYcaH here. And it's really going to fuck up Fargo. Fargo wants to do what he did last time. High aggression and just engage. But BoYcaH is ready for it. He's got the EMP. He's got a tunnel network, probably with quads inside. And EMP here as well. And we're just going to see the first Aurora coming out now. Oh, boys. Taking off. I know where it's going. You know where it's going. And it's going to be a fucking massacre. Oh, man. Poor Fargo. Hits the bus. Takes down the bus. One shot. Bus gone. Quads have to fucking spread out. And again, BoYcaH, having search and destroy, gets an advantage here. His quads are better. That being said, Fargo is pushing through. He is managing. But things like this EMP Patriot are going to make things very difficult. And this Aurora. Oh, this fucking pesky little Aurora. So frustrating for Fargo. He's going to have to do something. The question is just what? What is Fargo gonna do to take out this Aurora? He can't engage here. There's an EMP. The EMP needs to get killed. Fargo could send a Saboteur with a bike and then try and take BoYcaH out to low power and then engage. That is a possibility, but the longer Fargo waits, the more Auroras BoYcaH will have. He's already got 2. He's got a second airfield ready to help production of Auroras. And these quads, as nice and pretty as they are, they're gonna go down, and they're gonna go down fast, boys. Very, very fast. An attempt of an attack here. Seems to be a toxin tractor. Got a beacon on the tunnel from BoYcaH. So BoYcaH realizes there's a tunnel here. It's still alive. And Fargo now having to choose very wisely. He's getting his own strat center. He got a war factory instead of an airfield, which means he wants that strat center. He wants to search and destroy, so his quads at least have a bit of an advantage when trying to take out these puppies. No countermeasures for the Auroras. Countermeasures, of course, are very useful because they give the aircraft armor. It's an actual armor upgrade that also affects instant hit units like quad cannons. And look at that, takes out one of the Auroras. Now, one thing is that killing an Aurora gives you a lot of XP. So look at the units Fargo lost. Fargo lost a lot of units, right, compared to BoYcaH. But the XP is roughly matched because an Aurora just got taken out. So BoYcaH, although he has the Auroras, he's got to be careful. And maybe getting countermeasures is a good idea. We've got a beacon here on the strat center. And an Aurora might just come because one single Aurora, as far as I know, can take out a strat. And here we go, an Aurora just trying to do a bit of damage. But these are search and destroy quads. Big mistake from BoYcaH. And look at that. Right now, Fargo ahead in the XP. So there you go. Quad lost. And Aurora lost. So dangerous. Very dangerous now that these quads have search and destroy. And AP bullets as well. So Fargo definitely paying attention. He knows what he needs to do to take out these Auroras. He's taking a different approach. He's saying, bitch, I will just find a way to kill your Auroras. And that's how he's going to do it. BoYcaH actually low power right now. And this might be the moment where Fargo charges in. Does he still have an army? Yes, he does. Popping from the rear here. Bus coming in. 80% on the power plant. He has to engage this Patriot now. Power back up for BoYcaH. And let's see, how many Auroras does BoYcaH have? Where are they? Where are they flying? Actually, no Auroras for BoYcaH. BoYcaH has lost all his Auroras. So actually a big mistake here from BoYcaH. And this bus is in a very nice position. Guarding off this section. Might be able to take out any Aurora coming off this airfield. Right now, Fargo has an advantage. He needs to pump out units, pump out quads. And here they come. Here they go. Look at that. AP bullets ready to go, ready to fire. BoYcaH in serious trouble with one arms dealer. He's going to have a hard time defending this. Aurora being ready. And we see an attack on the power. Fargo wants to keep the power low. But dude, an Aurora going up and actually firing right away. And what was that? The Aurora bugged out and the bus survives. The fuel air did not hit. It didn't target. It didn't hit. And right now, BoYcaH in a lot of trouble. Overcommitting. That was the thing that I spoke about earlier. There was Benjamin saying a couple games back saying, oh, it's lame to sit back, build super weapons, and just build defenses. But I said it's dangerous. If you don't do it right, if you overcommit, you're going to make a mistake and the enemy can just catch up. And that looks like Fargo is doing exactly that. Fargo right now in front of the command center of BoYcaH. BoYcaH definitely in some trouble. He can't build Auroras from this airfield, only from here. Meanwhile, there are these quads round and about. And of course, BoYcaH is low power. Fargo, keep up that pressure. Keep it up, boys. We can do it. You can take this guy out. This bus... ah, it's bugging out. It's not firing because there are RPGs in here for sure. And Fargo not sure what he needs to do. He's sending his units all the way from back here. He needs to build a tunnel down here. He needs to make sure that his push is going to stay there. He needs to keep this advantage. The moment BoYcaH gets back up online, Fargo will be in a lot of trouble because there still is a particle cannon here. And actually, BoYcaH doesn't have AP bullets. So right now, the quads of Fargo are stronger. And there is a USA war factory here. Wait, actually, Fargo lost his strat center and hasn't rebuilt it. Has he rebuilt it? No, he hasn't. Okay, attack on the command center here. Very good. We got mobs with AK-47s. Command center going down. Fargo, level 4. Boys, he's level 4. Sniping the dozer. And is that the last dozer for BoYcaH? No, we still have another dozer here. Particle cannon under attack. And look at the XP. Fargo definitely ahead now. And this particle cannon will go down. Just keep on firing. Keep on firing. Come on, man. Oh, look at that. Oh, BoYcaH kept it alive. Look at that. BoYcaH with the dozer going there for the timely repair. Very important. And kept it alive. Being held together by toothpicks. The particle cannon lives to fight another day. 2 minutes left on the timer. And Fargo not keeping up the pressure. He needs to go now. He needs to keep it up. Strat Center still there for BoYcaH, so BoYcaH can still build Auroras, and I'm telling you guys, that's what he's going to do. Strat Center finally being rebuilt for Fargo. He's waiting for the Strat Center, and then he's going to attack, but dude, waiting is so dangerous. Once an Aurora comes up, it's going to be fucking game over. You're going to lose so much of this army. You have to push your advantage. You have to push. Go for it. Go for it. Strat Center ready. Search and Destroy must come through right now, and keep on pushing. You've got a bus. The quads will have a hard time dealing with that. But it looks like BoYcaH actually managing to hold the line here. Rebuilding the command center as well. Aurora back up. And Fargo right now might just be losing the advantage he had. Quad pop happening. Trying to do some killing. But this Aurora can do some hefty damage. And actually BoYcaH managing to micro his quads and taking out a good amount of units. We've got... still no search and destroy. Fargo, man, pay attention. Get the search and destroy. Even the mobs will become a lot more lethal. And the Aurora's in the air, and we still don't see Auroras here from Fargo. If he gets an Aurora and force fires and destroys the strat for BoYcaH, that would already be a blow. If he tries to dozer hunt, that would be a big blow too. Aurora from BoYcaH coming up, and just like that, in mere fucking minutes, BoYcaH has changed the tide of this battle, and now seems to be coming out on top. He managed to clear Fargo from the middle. Yes, there's still a stupid artillery platform. There's not going to be a big threat. But essentially, BoYcaH command center back up. BoYcaH back in the game and stronger than before. BoYcaH, of course, with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 black markets. And Fargo on 1, 2, 2. Just 2. And probably that was it. BoYcaH just having the right amount of everything. The right amount of eco managed to just about survive. Fargo had to keep pushing. He lost his advantage. He came so close. So incredibly close. But it looks like BoYcaH is now the stronger player at this position. He's building tunnel networks. He's building stinger sites. BoYcaH knows what he needs to do next. We've got particle cannon ready as well. Ready to fire. Let's see where she goes. Probably the oil. Down goes the oil, and the refinery would be a big blow here for Fargo, seeing how he needs that income, and he needs to have those cheaper units. Oil refinery going down as well. BoYcaH playing very well here. Defended perfectly. It was so tough, and Fargo really got far there. But BoYcaH just about managed to hang on. If there were like 3 or 4 more quads in the base of BoYcaH, that would have been GG. Units being lost here. Oh, boys. Strat Center still alive, and no Auroras from Fargo. But right now, BoYcaH definitely having a better time with his income. Everything mined out, whereas here still mining. Got GPS Scrambler. That is going to be useful. We have a huge army, but again, he has to split that army up very, very carefully. If he doesn't, one Aurora could just take it all out. And also, when he engages, he needs to find a spot where there are no EMP Patriots, because the EMP Patriots themselves are going to be a big problem. And BoYcaH is just going to sit back at this point. The same strat he was doing before. Because he knows it works. He's getting more tunnels. Look at this. He knows he's got this game. He knows he's got it. All he needs to do is sit back, build particle cannons, build markets, another particle cannon here starting now, and essentially defend. Make sure that Fargo cannot push. Got a particle cannon. Very strange positioning here to have it so close Once this particle cannon is going to get shot by BoYcaH, it might just try and hit the arms dealer as well, or the airfield. So building placement, not the best there. And we have the first Aurora out here from Fargo. And these, again, search and destroy quads manage to take out the Aurora. Big blow here for Fargo. And here we go, another Aurora going down. BoYcaH level 5, Fargo soon there. And Fargo using missile defenders in the bus. Actually, if you upgrade the AP rockets, which he doesn't have, but if you actually upgrade AP rockets, then the RPGs of GLA do more damage than missile defenders. Otherwise, they do the same amount of damage as missile defenders. But with the upgrade, they do 25% more, so that's something nice to keep in mind. And BoYcaH definitely building up. He's sim-citying hard. He's like, fuck it, I'm gonna get loads of markets. I'm gonna get loads of particle cannons. We've got Anthrax Bomb coming through here from BoYcaH, trying to deny some production, actually managing to kill the dozer here. And this bus actually being taken down to the hull mode. And very small army here, what's left of Fargo. And Fargo trying to do the same thing with a particle cannon. Meanwhile, we have a sneak attack happening here, but there is an Aurora on the job. And the Aurora doesn't get the bus. And the bus actually takes out an Aurora. Very nice. But Fargo, his bus now being completely wrecked here by BoYcaH's squads with AP bullets now and the search and destroy. So BoYcaH reacting in time, losing the bus for an Aurora. Interesting trade-off. Not sure what is better. That being said, BoYcaH now on 0 Auroras. And Fargo has 0 as well. It's becoming a war of attrition and a very dangerous sneak attack here. There are no tunnels around here. So Fargo definitely gonna have a problem. Might see an Anthrax Bomb landing here just to clear this area up, because that is the best way forward. And actually the command center all the way over here. So if the Anthrax Bomb enters the map, it will come from this side. Fargo calling the GG, bringing the score to 5-1. BoYcaH wins a very, very close match there. And if you look at the money collected, you can see BoYcaH slightly ahead there. And that was because of those black markets. And that is what won him the game. Having that extra eco, just about being able to well, essentially kill off the armies of Fargo as they were coming in. But Fargo needed to put slightly more pressure, needed to be slightly more on point, and that would have made him win the match. BoYcaH, very well played, and also very well played to Fargo. And that brings the score up to 5-1. Ooh, boys. It's getting awfully close here on this best of 11. Race to 6 wins. This challenge hosted very graciously by aka Baloney. And yeah. Let's see what the players are going to choose for a map. BoYcaH gets to choose the next map. And looks like he has put the armies, so I can join. Too easy, says BoYcaH. Oh, man. Alright, so that was Stealth Super Weapon. Okay, BoYcaH gets to choose the map. And then let's see what armies these guys are gonna pick. 25 says there is an obvious barrier in skill here. I don't know about obvious barrier in skill. If you looked at Fargo, his tactic definitely was good. Wait, pick map first. I definitely think that Fargo was close to getting BoYcaH, but if he just did a bit of extra micro, a bit of extra units, he would have managed. He would have taken the game. So I don't think it's that. Yeah. Do they start with 20k, says Master Edits? They do, unless the starting cash has been reduced to 5,000, which BoYcaH has done. So like that. Starting cash now is 10,000, because you basically get whatever the easy army has. So you get their army, their units, and their money. Did I play GLA Laser? GLA Laser? No, you did not. No one played it. No one played GLA Laser. Okay, Fargo wants to play GLA Laser. Let's see what BoYcaH is going to choose. Ever since that DEF CON matchup, they've been doing the mirrors again. I think that's an interesting choice as well. You don't have to choose mirrors. It's a choice. But here we go. We see something else happening here. It's GLA laser for Fargo. And BoYcaH going demo USA. And that is correct. Fargo has had demo USA, but BoYcaH has not. So he can do that. Yes. Okay, so positions seem to be correct. And here we go. On to match number 7. Let's see if BoYcaH wins this one. He wins the challenge, but Fargo might just make an excellent comeback. So, let's see. We have here Laser for Fargo. And of course, GLA to follow. Very nice. For those of you wondering what the fuck is up with this command center, that is because when an easy army is Laser, for some reason, they're always at a right angle. No one really understands why. It's just how things are. Don't think about it, guys. Don't think about it. All good, all good. And our Fargo will be taking it up against BoYcaH, who's got demo and USA. So it's going to be a very tough matchup here. Demo, of course, has the advantage of the Mr. T. Demo has the advantage of demo bikes later on in the game. But Fargo gets some nasty-ass laser tanks and access to that. So they're quite similar armies. But each of them, I guess, has their own little advantage and disadvantage. Let's see, we got a load of rebels out, but no waypoints on the rebels. And we get a very fast arms dealer. So I think Fargo wants to go more on the GLA side of things as opposed to the USA side of things. Because after all, these players have to choose what they want to build. Because they all start with 10k. They don't start with 20k. They don't have the extra cash. They can't just throw down a shit ton of war factories. And oh no! Oh no! Oh no, guys, you know what's in here. Oh no! No fucking way. BoYcaH, you baller. Onto the... Oh! Oh, BoYcaH! Ah, that's the shit! One guy not reacting. And he gets the arms dealer. That simple. That fucking simple. And he's got another 2. Oh man, what a fucking attack here from BoYcaH. Army combining like crazy, using the Chinook to drop off Mr. T's, taking out the arms dealer, taking out the power. What a fucking strat. Very well done there from BoYcaH. BoYcaH now having to defend against the tech, but honestly, I don't think BoYcaH minds. I don't think he gives a fuck. And BoYcaH's going at it again. Another 4 Mr. T's. He's got 2 barracks spamming fucking Mr. T's. Where is he gonna go with this? Oh, death from above. Using GLA to the max here. I hear a bunch of oil captures. They're coming in for Fargo, so that is very useful for Fargo. Oh, boys. Going for the oil. Going for the oil, dropping off 3 very nice Mr. T's, taking out the oil. Still have a few others in here. And technical has been cleaned up by BoYcaH. What an attack. BoYcaH scouting as well. He went up here, seeing if Fargo got this one. He did not. And Fargo forgot to capture this one. And now is going to get punished for that. 1 Mr. T evacuated. And kills the rebel. Oh, man. Fargo. What are you going to do against this? What are you going to do against this? And now we see the text going into the Chinook. Oh my god, BoYcaH. And a worker too. Wow, BoYcaH on fire, guys. BoYcaH on fire. Now capturing his own oil. The first one and the second one now also going to get captured. Chinook coming here. He might just be able to take this area out. Probably not though, because there's only a few techs. We've got RPGs covering this area, keeping it nice and secure. But he is actually dropping a worker here in the back. Very sneaky. Got a tech coming here. Might actually stop this rebel in time. There we go. Very nice. Fargo paying attention. And drops off a rebel of his own. Very good. That's a good idea. We now have the first quad out. And, oh, here come the 2 techs. But, whoa, look at that. There was a Mr. T ready from Fargo. BoYcaH did not spot it. A little dude hiding next to the tree. And actually, very good force fire. Gets both techs. Well done, Fargo. That is a good fucking job he did there. Meanwhile, we do have a scary tunnel in the back here from BoYcaH. And now a supply center going up. Fargo will be able to see this because of this building. Scouting range is huge. I'm sure he can see this building's being produced. And he's going to go like, what the fuck is going on here? Meanwhile, Fargo has 1, 2, 3 oils. This one did get destroyed. But BoYcaH, boys and girls, only has 1. So right now, Fargo, also having this supply, is in a pretty good shape, I must say. Even though that excellent attack happened from BoYcaH in the beginning, maybe spending the micro on that didn't pay off as much. And now BoYcaH going to lose this tech as well. And Fargo having to rebuild the workers. Did lose a couple of workers there, so it definitely was worthwhile from BoYcaH. But look at this. Because Fargo has this extra income, look at his cash. He's got 3,900. He can build more units. And look at this. We've got missile defenders being produced. We've got a war factory up. We might finally see Fargo mixing some units. Hardcore. We might see some Humvees. We might see some Ambos. And we might see quad production as well. Remember, guys, Fargo is GLA, so he can get the quads slightly cheaper than BoYcaH. BoYcaH also trying to take on this section here. Maybe also to keep Fargo busy. And BoYcaH actually now securing this oil on the top right. His own oil. Put a network there as well, just to make sure. And BoYcaH slowly trying to engage here. But the thing is this. We got first Humvee out. We got a second Humvee. We're gonna see that strat. Man, Fargo, I want to see you build a strat before BoYcaH. At least one time. Got an airfield going up here. And BoYcaH is... what was he? Normal USA. Right? Yeah, normal USA. So, normal USA, and he's going for the strat center. Man, again, BoYcaH beating Fargo to the punch. He wants to get that strat center because he knows it's going to do so much. Fargo now attacking on the right-hand side. He's got a Humvee there as well. There are no Ambos. Put in a fucking Ambo, please. And get a strat center. We got strat center. Yes! Go Fargo. Do it! Get that strat center. You can do it, man. And we got a nice army. Send this guy back home. Or if you had an Ambo, he would heal. Terratech coming in here from BoYcaH. Pressure is on. Fargo needs to start attacking. He needs to get this oil back for himself. There are no rebels here. Not yet, but look at the amount of units that are out. And his Humvee almost dying there. Very risky. It's all about the cash. And that is what Fargo wants. He wants to be able to get this money. He wants to be able to make sure that BoYcaH has no income. He wants to be ahead income-wise, so he can do some serious spamming. This squad going down as well. Are we going to see a capture? There is a rebel right here. Yes, there is. And yes, the capture is happening. Strat center, 92% and 55% here from Fargo. We got an Ambo. My man. My fucking man. Guys, I want to see thumbs up in the chat. Thumbs up in the chat. He got an Ambo. We're going to see an Ambo healing some GLA units. Yay. It's a glorious day. It's definitely a glorious day. Fargo forgetting to get in the buildings here might actually hurt him. But Fargo actually probably trying to engage the main army here of BoYcaH. BoYcaH sending a Terratech that failed. Search and destroy coming through here for BoYcaH. But Fargo can now return the favor. Come on, man. Ring those bells. I want to hear it. Please don't forget this. Please don't forget it. Please put search and destroy. Do it. Yeah, there it is. Search and destroy coming through. We got a load of Humvees. No tow missile upgrade yet. Laser locks coming through here from BoYcaH, but there's so many. And the tow missile comes through too. We got the Ambo in the back. Please come forward, dude. Please come forward. You can heal some shit. And the main base here of BoYcaH under attack. Ladies and gentlemen, this game might just go to Fargo. Look at this. BoYcaH in serious shit. He's only got one arms dealer here. He doesn't have much else. Production of BoYcaH very limited. Power now being reconstructed. BoYcaH did manage to clear this left side, but at what cost? He might just lose his whole base. Search and destroy being sold here. Power being sold here. Palace. Is that going to go up in time? Probably not. Fargo with a very lethal army. And yes, I see the thumbs up. Awesome, man. Master edits. Mr. Z. Dark. Fuck yeah, man. We got the Ambo. And it's helping. I'm telling you, it's helping. Because these squads are feeling a little safer. So is this tech. And the Palace does go up. But it's not going to accomplish much. We got a couple of missile defenders here. That might get taken out. And BoYcaH getting the fuck out of dodge. Getting his dozer back into the tunnel. And let's see. Is he actually going to try and bunker off this section? BoYcaH does have this oil, but there is a rebel over here. So Fargo might choose to take this oil for himself, or he might choose to destroy it. Let's see what he comes up with. But one thing's for sure, income for BoYcaH will be limited. There is supplies here for Fargo. There is an oil here. There is an oil here. And right now, BoYcaH, he's got this cash. He's got this cash. He doesn't have his home base cash, but Fargo does. So, Fargo economically ahead. Got a demo trap taking out a lot of the Vs here. Look at that, 4 or 5 Vs going down. Nice quad pop as well. Losing most of the army just like that. Very well played by BoYcaH. He had a feeling Fargo was getting greedy and built an excellent demo trap. No scout drones on the Vs, driving right into the demo traps. And this might just change things by a tiny bit. Let's see. The oil capture does come through here for Fargo. Fargo taking the money right away as well. He's not wasting time. He wants to take this advantage. He's doing very well. And this is the thing. You might say, what is the difference between these armies? We've got Laser General and normal USA. You can argue not much difference there, but the difference comes in being normal GLA for Fargo and demo for BoYcaH. BoYcaH will have more expensive quads, allowing Fargo to spam. And that is what he did. He got huge armies, nice Vs, and actually takes this game. Very well played there by Fargo. Keeping up that aggression. And wow, look at the money collected as well. The spammage was real. That's like, what, 50% more cash collected than BoYcaH. And that definitely happened there. Well played. GG. And that puts Fargo... Was it 5-2? Yeah, 5-2, right? Did I already update the score? I think... Wait, he won... Guys, what's the score? I got a bit confused. Did I just upgrade? Yeah, I did. It just felt so natural. It's just, you know, Oh, wait. Oh, right. I got kicked. Okay. Oh, no. Yeah, I got kicked again. Oh, man. Very nice. BoYcaH trying to hang on with that demo trap, but he knew he lost. Fargo had the whole map. Very well played there. And let's see what map these guys are going to choose now. It's up to Tournament Island. Yeah, Fargo choosing the map. He's choosing Tournament Island. This is going to be interesting because it's a 2v2 map. So I'm going to be very curious to see what these guys are going to do, because when you spawn, your armies are quite far away. And that's the thing. So we've had 2 matches played on Sand Scorpion. And now we're going to do Tournament Island. BoYcaH selecting Tox. Tox and Air. That is number 6, which BoYcaH does not have yet. That's true. We can see Tox and Air coming out here. And we see the mirror from Fargo. He also wants Tox and Air. Okay. All right, here we go. I had to try the combat TT. Yes, the Chinook Mr. T combination. Oh man, that was great. That was really good. And here we go. Fargo really has to put up the pressure here. He has to try and make that comeback, because if BoYcaH wins one more match, he wins this $50 challenge hosted by aka Baloney. And let's see what the guys are gonna do. We got BoYcaH here as Toxin in the purple. And of course, he's also owning Air Force. He has both these armies, boys. Both these armies in Tournament Island. And the great thing is, they start with these armies in the very beginning, from the very first second. And of course, Fargo having the exact same armies is going to get very interesting indeed. We see 2 supplies here. And Fargo choosing to only have one... No, BoYcaH only choosing to have 1 dozer here. Interesting choice. And seems that Fargo is doing the same, because yes, a dozer is 1,000 investment. A bit of a delay here from Fargo getting that second supply here. And a very fast arms dealer. Actually, BoYcaH is already up. Look at that. Now in this situation, the best thing would be to click a worker and build a GLA supply stash and then let the dozer finish it off, because the investment to build another USA supply is just not worth it. And I hope one of these players are going to do that. It's going to save some money. It really is. Anyway, let's see. We have pretty shit map control from everyone here. We got oils. Okay, so we got BoYcaH trying to go for the oils. Nice and fast. Don't see a racks here or a tunnel here. And actually, BoYcaH sending workers. That's what he wants to do. He's sending workers all the way. And it looks like Fargo is doing something similar here. And where actually is the dozer of Fargo? What happened to it? I lost the dozer. Where is dozer? Well, it must be around somewhere, right? Oh, there it is. Dozer drop. Yeah, why the fuck not, right? But here's the thing. The dozer can also just build a GLA scaffold. So there you go. There you go. That's what happened to the dozer. Not sure if this was a good paying off strategy. Because dozers can just build the GLA scaffolds. But, you know, crushing is always nice. Oil capture now coming through for BoYcaH, whereas Fargo just captured his as well. The right side oils not captured for either player. But there is a tunnel very close. So what can happen is BoYcaH can put these dudes in the tunnel. Oh, very risky here from Fargo. And is it worth losing your dozer over? Killing 1, 2, 3. Killing 3 workers. Losing a Chinook and a dozer. Yeah, I don't know, man. And look at this. Very fast from BoYcaH getting the rebel there. Capturing again. Fargo doesn't actually own these oils yet. He hasn't started the capture upgrade. And BoYcaH denying very nicely here. BoYcaH didn't choose to go for the tech upgrade. He just got the veterancy from crushing those infantry. So, interesting choice. It is an empty tech. So, BoYcaH just trying to go for a fast oil deny and managing successfully. And it looks like both these players aren't exactly sure what they want to do. I expected them to maybe build Stealth Comanche or something like that. And it looks like BoYcaH's tech is bugging out a bit. And there's a worker here. Probably is going to build a tunnel. But the delay on the oil capture is real. BoYcaH sending combat bikes. Very interesting. For those of you wondering, why the fuck would he do that? It's because when these guys evac, a rebel comes off. And there you go. Now BoYcaH can actually steal Fargo's oils. And doing that makes all the difference. Fargo reacting in time. He's got the techs and denies. Very good. The rebels might still have been worth it. Because he killed quite a bit of shit there. And we see the first airfield going up for BoYcaH. Who's definitely earning a bit more money here. And we've got airfield as well here for Fargo. Fargo really needs to capture these oils. He's definitely behind. And we might see this game swing in the favor of BoYcaH as a result. Palace already up as well for BoYcaH. Interesting choice to go Palace. I would imagine it's better to go for quad spam as opposed to buses. Because usually they go fast Palace for the bus. Yes, you got buses, and buses are good against quads, but if this guy gets raptors... We actually see Scorps here from Fargo. Second airfield as well. That's probably a good idea. Strat Center being built again here from BoYcaH. BoYcaH doing what Fargo did last time. Just fast aggression. So, BoYcaH going all in with Toxin General. He's getting a market, and boys, he's not getting a market for the radar van scan. No. He's gonna get those AP rockets. And we're going to see this one light up very soon. He's getting the Anthrax Gamma, I can tell you that. BoYcaH wants to engage with a series of buses. There we go. Called it. And BoYcaH wants to engage. Jarman was left behind. That was a bit of a mistake. We got a forward tunnel here. And... Ooh, look at that. Was that Terratech? No, it wasn't. Actually, look at the damage taken. Well, there's still nice scrap for the bus. Ah, man, pick up the scrap. For those of you who don't know, what does the scrap do for the bus? The scrap gives your bus 10% extra armor. So it's always nice to have. It's only 10%, it's not too much, but it's always nice to have. Anyway, let's see. BoYcaH really has to be careful of potential raptors. But no, Fargo is going Stealth Comanche. He's getting a Search and Destroy himself. Search and Destroy just coming through for BoYcaH here. And AP Rockets, not there yet. Let's see if BoYcaH is paying attention, whether he sees this tech here. I'm sure he'll see it now. We're going to see a pop of the buses coming here on this side. No reaction. Is this going to be a terror tech? And actually the network doing a good job. Terror tech coming through here. And does he get an oil? Yes, he gets one of the oils. Alright, not too bad. One oil. That tech paid for itself, guys. That tech paid for itself. To have a kill like that quite early on. The thing that surprises me, honestly, is the lack of raptors. These guys are both Air Force. Where are the raptors? Where are the quads? We finally see one raptor here. Maybe just a scout. Guess a dozer. We've got a raptor here from Fargo. We've got Stealth Comanche. And still no AP rockets. Okay, so BoYcaH really taking his time getting his army. Maybe, small chance, maybe BoYcaH will transition into getting Avengers and then attacking with Avengers, Ambos, and buses. which would be a very dangerous combination. Remember, guys, these guys are actually GLA, so they don't get the general powers of Air Force. So that actually, again, it makes a big difference. Got a load of Comanche here. And Comanche are not very good against Toxin buses. When the Toxin buses start to fire, they do good damage. And a very big commitment here, trying to take out a Raptor. Ooh, look at this. Toxin buses doing what they do best. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Comanche down. All of them go down just like that. Fargo, you back to camping, I see. Fargo, heavy losses there. Very heavy losses. We got Raptor coming from the side, trying to do a bit of scouting. And look at that, almost losing the Raptor to actually Fargo's Raptors. Quite interesting. Oil now sort of under attack. I think both of these players aren't exactly sure what they want to do, how they want to move forward. We now have the buses doing some good damage. And Comanche can't really do too much here. Just gonna have a quick look to see if AP rockets came through. Yes, it did. So these are very dangerous puppies. But one thing's for sure, BoYcaH needs to take out these Raptors. Command center being heavily attacked, and down she goes. Got a Jarman in one of the buses. And Fargo really should stop building Comanche at this point. And look at this damage, very well done here. We see BoYcaH actually encircling around his buses, trying to keep them alive from potential missiles. And here, this is what I'm talking about. Check this out, check this out. Look at that. So the whole volley of this Raptor has been completely denied by BoYcaH's Raptors flying around with the laser point defense. But that being said, all these buses have been taken down to the hull. Now that the infantry are here, there still is a bit of a problem. Might see a rocket bolt coming in, would do good damage. But again, more Comanche going down. And look at BoYcaH. He's having a blast. He's level 4. Level fucking 4, boys. Level fucking 4. It won't be long before this guy gets sneak attack. And he might just have a new set of buses. No, he's going into quads. Fargo surrenders. He's had enough. And BoYcaH takes this challenge. Takes the win. Congratulations. 6-2 for BoYcaH. BoYcaH starting very well with that early deny of the oils. And that you can see in the money. It paid off. Look at the units destroyed versus unit loss. Very well played by BoYcaH. And Fargo making the mistake of going for the Comanche. Hoping it would work out. But there were so many buses that just shredded through those Comanche. Very well played here from both BoYcaH and Fargo. And BoYcaH takes the win. GG's, boys. Well played. Voice chat, anyone? Let's see if these guys want to have a short chat. Sure, says BoYcaH. And what about Fargo? GG's, says Fargo. Not used to camping, and Fargo closes. Alright, let's go ring up our favorite BoYcaH. Let's see, there he is. Let's make the call. And let's see if someone is on the other side. Alright, still ringing. Hello, Mr. BoYcaH. Hello, BoYcaH. Congratulations, man.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah.
Easy, so easy.
Well played, well played. No, it was definitely very interesting to see how you guys were dealing with the dual armies situation.
Yeah.
How did it feel?
Well, it's a hard choice between, you know, just when you're GLA and USA, it's a hard choice between just making power.
Why?
Or, you're not sure if you want to build everything from USA, because if you get power, I mean, technically GLA can just go from there. Yep. So that was a hard thing for me.
Well, from what I saw at least, whenever you guys decided to army mix the most, it really like made a difference. Like in that match where Fargo actually killed you in Sand Scorpion, I saw you getting the strat center before him. You started building it before him. But Fargo, in the previous games, he didn't army mix as much. But this time in Sand Scorpion, he really did. And he had Humvees, he even had an Ambo out there. Yay, Ambo. And he got Search and Destroy, you know. And he just had a big-ass army. So he made the right combination. He knew that he had cheaper units than you because he was normal GLA and you were demo. And he just freaking went in and kept attacking, and it was just great to see. Whereas the beginning, I have to say, the beginning, you did so fucking well with those terror drops. That was just so fucking cool, man. Like,
I was like, man, this will be fun. I gotta try it.
Yeah, no, it was very cool. Like,
it kind of screwed me over though.
I don't know. Did it?
Because it slowed me down. I didn't take any oils.
Ah, yes, that's true.
Why.
That's true. Fargo did go for the fast oils. And,
yeah, if I would have somehow stopped his oil grab, then it would have been really good. But since he got all his oils, it technically wasn't really a crushing blow to him.
Yeah, no, but still, I thought it was interesting though. Also,
yeah, it was interesting.
Also, in the last game, you sending in that tech to try and deny the oils, that made a big difference as well.
Oh yes, dude, I wasn't really sure if he'd capped him yet because, you know, you don't always know if you're playing a little faster than the other guy. So when I went to look, I was like, wow, he actually did not cap him.
Yeah.
So I was like, yep, I'm going to run these over and I'll put myself at a slight advantage at that point. So I knew I was ahead.
Yeah. And then I was really surprised to see that none of you just spammed Raptors and Quads. That's what I thought was going to happen.
Yeah, I was thinking about it.
And Fargo actually even built a few Scorps, and I was a bit confused there. Yeah, he built a few Scorps, and I was like, why are you doing Scorps, you know? But here's the thing, you know, you make your choices, and you went for buses, and that, in a way, you got really lucky as well that Fargo went Comanche, because Comanche against, you know, an amount of buses, it just doesn't work.
Well, see, plus, you know, the buses are, I mean, technically they can take down Raptors.
Yeah,
but obviously, if he has like two airfields with Raptors, they're not going to do much.
Yeah.
But the thing is, when you have a command center, you can scan. So
that's true. That's true. I have a question here from Astrologorum, who said, "Do you bunker having in mind that Fargo doesn't have much patience? Are you trying to bait him into your defenses?"
Well, what I was trying to do was just get my second army, you know, like Search and Destroy with GLA and everything. Like most of the games, I tried to go nuke MiGs and stuff. But see, it's weird when you do it with two armies because usually with one army, you put so much focus on trying to gain map control from your opponent, and you don't always go straight eco. But with the two armies, if you noticed, I was going mostly 3 supply, oils. Like I was trying to get the eco because I was betting on the late game. Because when you have two armies, you kind of get put off from doing uber rushes.
Yeah, that's true.
Even Fargo, he didn't rush me. Like he didn't actually commit and just rush. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna keep going for this late game. And then when we got to the late, you know, a little bit later, I kind of was just trying to hold my position and sort of bait him. I mean, he's impatient, seems like, the way he's like, oh, you camping? Actually, I'm not really camping. I'm trying to gain map control, but not do base attacks on him.
Yeah. Like
just get what I can get and know that I have a slight advantage, and then from there I just spam units once I get that, you know, a certain advantage.
Just creep forward and then eventually attack.
I just feel safer that way. I don't like to, you know, push out, you know, right away. It's just, for me, I feel like I'd rather just gain this map control and then feel like I have that big advantage where I can attack and I won't, you know, if I lose some units, I won't lose that map control.
Yeah. Which army combination would you say was your most favorite one to play?
My favorite.
I think you enjoyed the Air Force tank one on DEF CON, didn't you?
That was interesting.
Yeah. No, that was cool, man. That was cool.
I can't believe he actually went for the demo USA, but you know, that's his choice.
He actually could have won that, I think, if he spent more time getting the USA units up. If he had a few Avengers and an Ambo and Search and Destroy, I think he could have really dealt some damage there.
I told him, I'm like, well, why don't you build Avengers? He's like, what, versus tank?
Oh, I thought he was listening back to the stream, because I only saw him write that, and I've been saying in the stream, like, man, just get a few Avengers, it'll help against the Comanche, but then later on you had so many Comanche that even at that point, Avengers are useless, you know? That's the thing.
Well, yeah, but see, the nice thing about Tank Air is that you have all this ground army from Tank, so you really can just build this ground army and put it around your base and just defend yourself.
Yep.
And then build Comanches. And of course the Comanches, well, you know how overpowered they are. So after you get everything secured, you can just kind of gain map control from there.
Yeah.
And I went for the Overlords, obviously, because...
Yeah, Search and Destroy Overlords, right?
Yeah,
who doesn't want Search
too.
and Destroy Overlords?
Yeah, the Gats, too, with Search and Destroy are epic.
Yeah, no, that's true. All right.
And then
yeah, no,
the first game, I was like... I wasn't sure what he was going to do on that one with the air stealth, because, like I said, you technically can just build power, go 3 War Factory, and just spam.
Yeah, that's true.
But I was like, I'll just take money, and he took money too. And then I was just building a couple extra tunnels, just in case he did start spamming. And then I got Search and Destroy a little bit earlier than he did, and it really made a difference. Honestly, if I didn't have Search and Destroy at that point when he attacked, game over, man.
Yeah.
I didn't have as many quads, so. But yeah, that was fun. One thing I would say though is, because of the high level we are, it gets a little hard to mix and match. We kind of like to do mirrors because certain armies you'll kind of abuse if you go a different combo versus, you know, a different combo.
Yeah, but that's okay as well. That's why we had the rule of you can change your mind about your army when you see whatever your opponent chooses, you know, because this
it's a good idea.
This is a new sort of concept, something different, and also like a tryout. Let's see how this goes and all this shit. So, you know, I thought it was fun. I thought it was a nice experiment.
And it's kind of, I wonder how other players would play it, to be honest, because you do kind of have to do the right combination.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're gonna lose. That's what's a little bit creepy about it.
That's true. If you had to play someone else, who would you want to play?
Let me think. Freestyler, I think would be
Freestyler.
Good.
Freestyler.
I think he would be good at it.
Oh.
He's a no money. You know, he's like one of those no money players.
Oh.
And I think he could adapt well to the combos.
All right. Okay. All right. Well, I would say congratulations, BoYcaH. Well deserved and well played.
Yep.
And,
thank you for sharing.
Yeah, a big thank you to aka Baloney for sponsoring this $50 challenge tonight. And yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you all had fun.
One thing to add, thanks to Kyle and Cody. They just sent me a donation.
Oh, nice.
So thank you guys.
And yeah, I will be streaming next week, Tuesday as well. I will be streaming a match probably. It's not 100%, it's like 90%. So probably going to be streaming. So hopefully I'll see you guys then. Good night, guys. See ya.
See ya, man.